Ladies and gentlemen, the king is here, back with the bank. We're back with the episode of Genshin Impact. Today, we're continuing on because last time I tried to play this shit, my computer was fucking the fuck up. And so now we're just gonna continue on the mission. But let me see, dang, Genshin is impacting me. I need one when I get my hair braided. Speaking of hair braided, to put a flash warning, nigga. Actually, my fucking dome is doming. Let me switch it to Genshin. Oh. Let me see. Do I still have the meet up? Well, what's her face to do the what's her face to do the what's his face? Okay. Much love, King. Appreciate your game, God. W head? Cassie, did you just get paid today? Why you? Appreciate you, Game God, for the resub. Ah, damn. Let me see. Where am I going? I gotta go. Why does this game look so smooth all of a sudden? Shit. Let me smack a nigga. Actually, I have so much unchecked mail. And that's all I got? Cool beans. I think it was our birthday or something. Chat, sounding? Is it too loud? Too quiet? Golden Nara? Who the fuck I just saved? Yeah, sure, man. Cool beans. Where am I going? Oh, 10 buck goddamn too. I got an 8K bonus last week. Jesus, what the fuck you work at? They taking applications. This YouTube shit don't work. We were playing wherever Casey Fire at. Okay. Don't worry about it, nigga. Let me get a job application. Let me get a job application. The most I remember is them playing a game. The most I can remember is them playing a game. And I think they needed more people for it. Remember the dollar I gave you last week? Hey, man. Hey, Steve-O, if you don't know, that dollar you gave her last week, man, that shit sack up interest. If I had to do some calculations... It's at least $5,000, man. Hey, but that's just me, and I'm your accountant. Now, that $5,000 that you're about to get, here's how much I charge. Hold on, gotta carry the two. About by 67. Do the deplorable. He also told me W head, so you know we gotta deduct off that. Out of the 5,000, I need to get paid $4,999. Sorry to keep you waiting.
You're back. Huh? And you've got the Traveler and Paimon with you too.
What a pleasant surprise. I assume you'll be joining us for the game then?
I learned you could be a trash can in Honkai Star Rail from an ad about it, and that made me download the game immediately. I got good news and bad news. I'm not going to tell you either, but, you know... Hey, you two. Hey, you two.
I'm more of a casual member, if anything. I haven't taken part in many formal club activities. Lynette Fremine and I play something similar at the Hotel Bouffe Tété sometimes, but I'm usually the GM.
And by the way, this stream was brought to you by Cassie Fire. So in the YouTube comments, can I get a W Cassie Fire in chat? Appreciate you.
Call the fire department.
Still, I'm sure it'll be fun being a player for the first time.
Mhm.
I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I'm not a member of the club at all. Clorinde simply woke me up first thing this morning, said there was a good script worth experiencing, and asked if I wanted in.
Mm-hmm.
If you're interested, I can give you a referral. That should give you a 40% discount on membership fees.
A 40% discount.
I think I'll wait to see how this experience plays out first, especially when it comes to the quality of the script.
Mm-hmm.
If it's sufficiently fun, then I'll join.
Do you
Sufficiently
participate in
fun.
a lot of tabletop troop activities, Clorinde?
Mm-hmm.
You could say that. She's actually one of the few senior game masters.
Senior game members.
Right.
She old as
I knew
shit.
about that even when she was still my subordinate.
You know who else old as shit?
It's
Niggas.
Nothing. Really, just a small hobby of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Hyman's so used to seeing you be all upstanding and intimidating as the champion duelist. It's kind of hard to imagine you role-playing with a bunch of friends.
Wait a minute. Wow, Palma used to seeing you be all upstanding and intimidating against the champion duelist. It's kind of hard to imagine your role playing with a bunch of friends. So, if we have a problem with any of the rules, do we have to submit a duel request to you?
Surely you jest. I would never intentionally make things difficult for my players. I maintain a clear boundary between my professional and personal lives. The me you see at court represents the law and order of Fontaine.
Mm-hmm.
I put all personal feelings to the side and grant a fair duel to all who seek to defend their honor.
She gonna fuck around and fuck me up. I know it for a fact. I swear I changed the game to Genshin. Let me try it all fucking again. Cause that shit still says endless. Actually, let me change the title too. New story and Genshin Impact. New story quest. Let me be real specific. Quests and Genshin Impact. There we go.
But in my personal life, I'm just an ordinary person. Someone who feels anger and
I was Ben
sadness,
Genshin? Alright, cool
just
beans.
like everyone else.
Anger
Well,
and
you
sadness?
say that, but for all the time I've known you, I don't think I've ever seen you cry.
Okay.
I've seen you get angry, sure, but now I'm wondering whether you were actually mad or if it just looked that way from the outside.
I was probably in work mode during those times.
Yes.
Is that so? Well, in any case, I just feel like even in your personal life, you don't get emotional very often.
Are we gonna see her cry?
So,
Friend, if you make her cry, I'm
see
be
me
pissed.
cry?
I was gonna say.
That might be a little difficult. A show of anger, though, that might be something I could accomplish.
Maybe she'll get emotional and start crying, but
No.
I mean that sounded
that's not
stupid.
what I meant.
But you know, maybe she'll enjoy something so much she'll cry. Excuse me, man. Did not mean to burp in your ear unless you liked it.
Here, allow me to introduce you to the script manager, Mr. Florian.
First of all, I don't like this nigga because he think he got the same color as me. He think he doing it bigger than me. He can never. Second of all, this fit is fucking nasty. We don't have pirates in this game at all. Actually, he could just be part of whatever the fuck they might be. His fit is still fucking disgusting though. You could have put some flair in it or something.
Pleasure to meet you all.
His voice sounds familiar.
Are you a champion duelist too?
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh no.
This nigga
This is just the
cosplaying.
costume provided by the club. I occasionally play a few of the roles in my scripts.
Yeah, they're like this shit Dungeons and Dragons.
It's nothing. It's the least we can do to give the players a more immersive experience.
Immersive experience.
Allow me to give you a brief introduction of the script.
Mm-hmm.
This script was adapted from the real history of the Showdown hunters.
Mm-hmm.
You all will play the role of hunters from a bygone era and resolve a series of events unfolding in the capital.
Mm-hmm.
Paimon's not super familiar with the history of the Showdown hunters. Is that a problem?
Oh, no problem at all. I can give you a brief rundown.
Okay.
So, basically, Marashose hunters were people who dedicated themselves to hunting monsters and protecting the city by using a special swordsmanship technique passed down over generations.
First of all, no matter how many times these niggas say this shit out loud, unless MC himself said it, this is never getting molded into my brain.
Their story can be traced back to the ancient Remurian dynasty, as well as the first hunter, Cassiodor.
You're fucking right. We do have pirates in this goddamn game. Okay, there's like one. There's one. But she ain't really... Do she look like that much like a pirate? Don't mind that picture, chat. Do she look that much like a pirate? B-I... Is that how you spell it? Yeah. I mean, kinda, sorta, not really. It ain't really given pirate, but we know she is a pirate. But he looks more like a pirate. Like, if a pirate was pirate, if this is Captain fucking Hook.
But I'll leave the finer details for you to seek out and discover later.
Mm-hmm. And I'll provide additional commentary as the story progresses.
Commentary.
In that case, brave hunters, are you ready to set out on an unknown adventure?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, just one sentence and it's like we're in the story already.
Aha, I see many a determined gaze before me. Very well, head over to this location and begin your
musketeer?
heroic journey.
He might,
So,
actually.
as we follow the story, it leads us to specific scenes.
Was that a wink?
Sounds pretty innovative.
Was that a wink?
What does
It might
the
have been.
message in the envelope say?
What the hell is he?
The exact
Captain?
location of the scene, as well as the formal permission to use the venue.
Captain, my captain.
Seems like they have everything prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Please check all your belongings, everyone, and make sure you haven't forgotten anything. Once you're ready, please follow me to the designated location.
Okay.
Sounds good. Hunter squad, move out.
He does look more like a musketeer, though. That being said, I need there to be more pirates then. Head to the game script venue indicated in the script. I need more pirates. Actually, for the Land of Water, we did get a... It's not that we got... I mean, the characters we did get was fitting, but I do still kind of wish we had some people on boats, being pirates and such. Do I gotta go into water? I do not have to go into water. And I went directly underwater where I wasn't supposed to go. I could have walked. I take the top off. I'm dripping like hot sauce. I got drinking this clean raw. Baby, give me that mean mouth. And that pussy like golf ball. I can do this without y'all. Got all those go loco. I go back to the trap house. Why is this take? Hello? Am I still? We good? Is Genshin crashing? Chat, y'all hearing me? Am I good? Did my internet go out? Am I tripping? Genshin is crashing. Huh, that's never happened. Huh. Well, damn. Genshin crashed for the first time, chat. That's a historical event. Let's not go there anymore. Shit, fuck it. Sorry, Big Master Hoyoverse. I'm about to been talking too much shit. Symptoms if you have headaches, nausea. God damn. Let me give it a second. All right. Let me teleport out of here and actually walk to the destination. Why is it a destination on my shit though? Mod navigate. Okay, and then we're going there. All right, cool beans. Damn. Hold on, chat. Something for the stream for another 2 hours. Give me 1 second. Finna order me some food real quick. And bam, 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 bam. Chat, what you think I should get? What am I ordering? Probably Hawaiian barbecue, a large island coconut shrimp plate. That just made my wharf medal. Yeah, man. Exactly that. Made me do exactly that. That's exactly what my mouth did. Morph water. Spicy special sauce? Okay. Just so I can hurry the fuck up. We're gonna get this shrimp plate. We're gonna get the big plate. Choice of sauce, special sauce, extra sauce, the spicy sauce. A mag salad? The fuck is a mag salad? Not mag salad with chili dust, roasted barbecue. Yes, mag salad. Okay. Make it a combo? Nah, I'm Gucci.
Is entirely up to you.
I say the top off. I'm dripping like hot sauce. I got drinking this clean raw. Oh, that's what a mag salad is? So I'm gonna add these fries and take that mag salad off. Or chicken nuggets. Ooh. I'm gonna add some chicken nuggets. Alright. Add to order. And then we're gonna go here. And then we're good. And then we're gonna go over here. What was I doing? We're going back. We're taking that shit off. Extra rice? Sure, fuck it. This nigga Flossie is texting me. Nigga say he put off a shit of mankind. Is my address updated? Let me see. Continue. And this is to this, and then standard, and this, and then this, and then tip. Chat, I'm gonna tip him $1 million. Okay. Cool beans. Aw, look at the little seals.
Everyone hold hands.
They're not even fighting back, chat. He hasn't even noticed that I killed his son, and he's next. And now we're gonna take their meat over here on the grill and fry that motherfucker.
Whoa. They really have thought of everything. Even the phaetometer is here and ready to go for us.
What the hell is a phaetometer?
Phaetometer.
Okay.
What's that?
I'm glad I wasn't the only one who was confused.
It's a card that's used to determine action success or failure. We'll need to
Is
use
that
it when we
a-
try to use certain skills.
It's not a... No, it's a dice,
And
basically.
What about all the dessert and tea? Is that for
Excuse
us
me.
as well?
Has to be, right?
That's what the message said.
Really? That's so nice. It feels just like a tea party with friends.
Mm-hmm.
Those snacks have Paimon's name written all over them.
Paimon fat ass. Why should Paimon canonically actually be a black
I
hole?
think you might be more of a snack hunter than a Marashose hunter, Paimon.
Snack Hunter Paimon reported for duty. If there are delicious snacks to be found, Paimon will track down every last one.
Sat here and owned up to the
These
name.
are great. But I'm still looking forward to the story more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Very fair. Then, let us begin.
Please and thank you.
First, please pick up the blank character card.
She said that with a lisp.
And write
Birth
down
at
your
the-
name and profession. You
Birth
can
at
find an
the-
abbreviated version of the rules printed on the back of your character card.
Mm-hmm.
If you have any questions, feel free to ask me.
Are they actually gonna
In this
put
story,
us?
Everyone is a Marashose hunter. To reflect this, the club has prepared a small badge for everyone.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, that is a
As
cute little
always,
badge.
You have proficiency in swordsmanship and fighting by default.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no need to allocate any additional skill points to those areas.
So I guess we gotta.
So there's a fighting part to all of this?
Right.
Paimon's not sure she can do all that on her own. Maybe Paimon can just stick with you?
Why don't you share a character card then?
Share a character
The Traveler
card.
will be the Marashose hunter, and you can be his little floating assistant.
You gotta share the Hawaiian barbecue. I got good news and bad news for you. Which one you want?
Huh. Kinda like in real life.
The good news is, the bad news is, the good news is. Do I have good news for you, Chad? Bad news is already gone. I've already eaten it. It's already been digested. The good news is, I'll look up recipes for Hawaiian barbecue and make it yourself, and then I can cook it on stream.
So, for the name, do I fill it out with the name of my character?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It can be any name you like.
Big Bootylicious
Use
35.
your real name too if you want. I do that whenever I get too lazy to think of a new name.
Oh, so it would be like experiencing a different life,
Right.
but still as yourself. That's not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, I think I'll continue to use the name Linny then.
Farina finna experience everything she experienced over those 500 years through this fucking game. I hope she noticed that shit.
Next up is the skill sheet. You have a limited amount of skill points that you can use to learn a number of skills. The more points you invest in a particular skill, the easier it will be to pass associated checks.
I mean, I forgot. Focalor? Yeah, Focalor didn't really... I mean, skill points and all that, obviously, but Focalor in this position would be the player, and Farina would be the character. Now, Farina is the player, and now she gotta choose a character.
I'll take persuasion and investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Those are must-haves when it comes to missions like these.
Right.
Oh, those skills sound like they'd be useful for gathering intelligence. Good idea, Navia.
So they're gonna use
Maybe
stuff
make
based
you
on
a
her
veteran
character.
player.
So, should we also take those skills then?
Nah.
Not necessarily. Since we're working together as a team, we could leave the negotiations to Navia and use our skill points to pick up other useful skills.
Right.
For example, I think I'll take stealth and sleight of hand. That will give us more options if we run into any situations we can't negotiate our way out of.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. I wasn't thinking about it like that. I suppose it's not so different from an acting troupe. Everyone has their own role to play.
If MC goes for... Matter of fact, I forgot. Nigga not MC until he get a training art. If Aether chooses some basic ass shit, I'm gonna be pissed. Aether and Paimon. And I'm interested in what Farina's gonna
Let
choose.
me see. I'll take arts and performance.
Okay, of
I'm
course.
not quite sure what use they'll be, but I'm not as knowledgeable about the other skills,
Mm-hmm.
and I am not too confident I'd be able to roleplay them well.
Well, that leaves us. What do you want to learn, Traveler?
You can act and... I was gonna say, you can act and... Yo, this gnat is piecing me up, nigga, damn! It's beef! He had to have died. He just did a 1-2 combo on my fucking face. Farina can act, direct, and all this shit, but she can't roleplay? We're not even finna ask questions about it. We're not finna be a specialist in cooking. I'm never gonna be a healer. If we're ever in a role-playing situation, I'm never gonna be a healer. And if I am, it's fisticuffs. What's up, Berserk God? I'm gonna have insight because that's the best one out of the three.
Help you get a read on other people's thoughts. Sounds useful.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I pick all three.
Ooh, so you want to help people when they're injured. That's nice of you. So what do you think? Are you sure you want to learn these 2 skills?
Medicine and... Let me think about it some more.
Sure,
Fuck no.
what do you want to learn?
We're gonna do insight and cooking.
Ooh, something that'll help you get a read on other people's thoughts. Sounds useful.
We're gonna do that and cooking.
Gotta say, this suits you really well. Nothing boosts morale like good food.
I would say it naturally.
Are you sure you want to learn these 2 skills?
Cooking could be a medicinal, like some medicinal shit. Yep, I'm sure.
Let's see. Oh, looks like you each have enough points to choose one final skill.
And it's gonna be fucking medicine, son of a bitch.
Classic skills. It's fine to go a little bit out of the box, you know.
Please give me something crazy that's not.
She's getting ready to cause trouble.
For example, this one here. Summon.
Summon.
Doesn't it sound super mysterious and cool?
Shit, shift to some
I
bullshit.
saw that one just now as well. The description says this skill can be used under certain circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
Summon characters or creatures that fit the script's world-building rules.
Look at that crab in the background. He chilling.
Building rules, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But how are we supposed to know what a Marashose hunter can summon?
I'm guessing I can summon anything.
Not for us to worry about, my friend. Just learn the
Excuse
skills
me.
that interest you, and the GM will take care of the rest.
I want to summon a god. Please and thank you.
Alright, you've convinced Paimon. Let's learn summon then. Paimon can't wait to see what kind of thing shows up.
Let's summon a god.
Well, now that everyone's more or less finished creating their characters, we can begin.
Cool beans.
Since 2 of our players are doing this for the first time, though, let me ask. Would you like to play on easy mode or authentic mode?
What's the difference between the 2?
Farina, context fucking clues. One is easy, one is fucking not. We're totally going on authentic.
Well, in role-playing games, the story sometimes changes based on the decisions of the players and the results of the fatometer.
Oh,
For example,
We're doing
if
bullshit.
you fail a check, that means you cannot use the target skill in that scenario.
right.
A critical failure may even result in further negative
This
consequences.
is just like whatchamacallit.
If you
The
choose
game
to
we was
play in
playing that I stopped
authentic
playing.
Mode, every time you elect to use a skill, you'll need to use the fatometer
The
to
one
see
with the
whether you
skills and the
succeed
role-playing
or fail,
shit.
and face any consequences that may follow.
Dungeons and Dragons,
Choose
yeah.
Easy mode instead. Every check will be successful by default.
What?
And you won't have to worry about luck playing a factor.
Yeah, fucking right. The random check triggers by the Fatometer trigger checks, just like that one game, Cardfight Vanguard. You niggas don't know about that. I'm a nerd. Often serve as an indicator for Destiny's course of success or failure in action. Press to draw a card and get a random number between 1 to 20. If the number displayed is greater or equal to the check difficulty, you will pass this check, otherwise you will fail. Random check triggers by the Fatometer often serve as indicators for Destiny's course or the success or failure of an action. Press and draw a card and get a random number between 1 and 20. If the number displayed is greater than or equal to the check difficulty, you will pass this check, otherwise you will fail. Players roleplaying and the scene in the story can sometimes affect the results of check. Your current check bonuses will be added to you randomly drawing numbers, making it easier to pass checks. In easy mode, all checks are considered successful by default. Yeah, fucking right.
Given that I'd like to focus on the story,
I don't wanna.
I suppose I should pick easy mode. I'd feel bad if I brought the team down by failing my checks.
Hell nah.
Huh?
It's all luck.
Come on. Don't worry about that. RNG is the lifeblood of role-playing games. I'm going with authentic mode for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Never knowing what you might have to overcome. Ugh, doesn't that sound exciting?
They're gonna let me vote and then Lenny's gonna vote. I know it.
I'd rather be mentally prepared for what might happen.
Alright, then I'll mark down Farina for easy mode. All her checks will be successful by default.
Okay.
As usual, Navia and Linny will play
Oh.
on authentic mode.
I thought it was gonna be a vote to see for everybody, but I guess not.
What about you, dear partner? How would you like to play?
Give me authentic
Are
mode,
you
man.
sure?
Yes.
Trust me, you'll see the beauty of RNG.
The beauty in RNG.
Honestly, I don't think Clorinde would make things too difficult for us, no matter what.
I want to fight a god. I want to walk in and just fight one.
Right, Clorinde?
No promises.
No promises.
That wasn't super.
Well, anyway, enough talk. Let's get started.
Mm-hmm.
I want to experience at least a good chunk of the story today.
Speaking
Today.
of the story, why is the beginning scene on a beach?
Because there's bad bitches on the
Well,
beach,
that's
Farina.
because-
Come on now. Uh-oh.
A long time ago, back when human civilization was still in its infancy,
This your heart.
powerful demons and evil sorcerers ruled over the land. They created a host of monsters and sent them to slaughter all humans in existence.
Mm-hmm.
Soon, a group of human rebels banded together.
Band it together.
With their swords raised, they swore to brave the darkness,
Mm-hmm.
and in doing so, subdue each and every monster that sought their destruction.
Right.
They became known as the Marachose Hunters.
The Marachose Hunters. So it's actually some hold on. Did us? Is this finna be me? Am I finna be in there? Imagine the game crashes again though. Okay, never mind, I'm Blake.
Sometime later, as a member of the Marachose Hunters, you receive a commission. Following the address provided on the message, you take a boat and arrive at this strange city.
If Hoyoverse is planning, if Hoyoverse, please make a Dungeons and Dragons game. Please, I'd play it. A Dungeons and Dragons gotcha game. You might have something. You may. You could. But I know you're not fucking going to. What's up, Azraelite? Late night stream? Hey, yeah.
As you inhale, you can taste the slightly salty air of the docks
Mm-hmm.
as you begin to survey your surroundings. There aren't many people in the vicinity, but you do take note of a few others who, like you, seem to be sizing up this place.
Uh-huh.
Your eyes meet,
Hey, yo.
and you realize these people are fellow Marachose hunters, likely led to this location after receiving the same commission as you.
So 4 of us are all hunters that we didn't notice until we got on this fucking island. Actually, let's say 4.5, because Paimon technically classifies as half a nigga. Okay?
You're all Marachose hunters too, right? Allow me to introduce myself.
Mm-hmm.
The name's Navia, monster hunter by trade and helpful neighborhood businesswoman on the side.
This is cute. I like that.
What say you to traveling together?
MC
We can
better
help
look.
each other out on the road.
Aether better look fire.
Okay. Count me in.
That's hard.
My name
I
is
like that.
Minnie. I've been wandering since I was little and
Mhm.
picked up a few less than legal tricks along the way.
He was
I
abandoned.
was adopted
And he started
by a
stealing.
Marachose hunter and later chose to follow in his footsteps.
And you lost an eye? Jesus.
Is this where you introduce your character to everyone?
Yo, Farina, these context clues, man.
Sounds like they've done this dozens of times.
All you gotta do is read the script. Of course you're a barb.
Farina, and I grew up in a noble family. I always had a strong interest in performance and the arts. Even though I'm a Marachose hunter, what I really want is to be a performing artiste.
I'm KingRosé. My lifelong goal was to find the biggest, bootiest bitches ever. And being a Marachose hunter, I heard there was big booty bitches here. I have to scout every single hunter to see who has the fattest, most voluptuous booty. And if none of them here, then I shall hunt for the fattest ass. If it has to be a monster, if a monster just got a big old butt, man, I got... So far, the big booty Latinas are the biggest I've ever seen.
Man, I love Latinas.
Hey, that's really cool. You can do it, Farina. That's exactly how it's done.
Mm-hmm.
Paimon is Paimon, a good friend and companion to this Marachose hunter right here.
I've been studying the culinary arts since I was a child. I hope my delicious food can help boost people's spirits.
This shit cost $1 million fucking dollars if this nigga's talking throughout this entire quest. This quest costs a fucking bag, okay? MC look aight. Aether look aight. He look cool. Chef Aether?
That's
Yeah.
wonderful. I'll be looking forward to your cooking during our adventures
Take
together.
your cooking.
Well, if we're all here for the same commission, why don't we take some time to confirm what we need to do?
Mm-hmm.
You open your envelopes at the same time. The message reads, "To the honorable and trustworthy
What if that shit say kill each other?
Showdown hunters, our kingdom is currently facing a grave crisis.
Cooking with Gordon.
The lands outside the capital have been overtaken by monsters,
Mm-hmm.
and our people are being led astray by forces of wickedness.
Wickedness.
We beseech you, please help us resolve this crisis and return peace and stability to our home."
They said the forces of wickedness. It's the little booty brigade.
Huh. The layout of this city looks super familiar.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of reminds Paimon of Mondstadt.
You know, I didn't fucking notice.
Writer must have used a real-world city as a reference.
God damn it. I thought this was an original. Yeah, I thought this was
As
original.
experienced hunters, the layout of the city reminds you of places once traveled.
Mm-hmm.
You recall the sight of tree-lined streets and the gentle tranquility of days gone by.
Tranquility.
Yet, as you regard the city in front of you, it appears to be little more than an empty shell.
Ah, Ghost City.
Hollow gates are open to you, beckoning you to come forth and bring salvation back to the town.
This is gonna leave his gates wide open for me to enter.
Every line of the letter and turn my attention to the signatures at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Who issued this commission to us?
You see a long string of unfamiliar names.
Names.
It would seem that many of the residents of the city issued this commission together.
Damn.
They sensed that things were not right within the kingdom and sent a distress signal to the outside world.
In that case, why don't we take a walk around the city and see if we can learn anything from the local residents?
You know what I think? I used to wonder why the hell people would send out distress signals in old times, because it's not like you could just shoot a nigga an email or like, you know how long a carrier pigeon is gonna fucking take? You know how long I mean, unless they sent the letter in the beginning of their problems, and then the people come and help while they're in the middle of their problems and help them towards the end. But if you're in the worst situation fucking ever, and then you ask for help, you're gonna be dead by then.
Oh, good idea. We might be able to get some leads on the monsters and bad guys we're after.
Oh, my back. Over. What the hell?
You look up and see a tavern nearby. It appears to be open for the day.
Why don't we go check out that tavern?
I was gonna say Gilgamesh.
The
I
novels
meant.
I've read are anything to go by. Taverns are usually full of information.
Information. The Luke better be in here. I better see that man of a man.
As you approach the tavern,
Damn, she
you find a
drunk.
plainly
Wasted.
dressed woman standing nearby. She appears to be rather troubled about something.
I was just finna switch characters before I got into a goddamn cutscene.
Greetings, friend.
That was a hard transition. I
Weather
liked
we're
it.
having today, don't you think?
I liked it.
Oh, hello. I suppose you're right. The weather today is quite lovely.
Mm-hmm.
If only those monsters out there would stop causing trouble.
Some big bootylicious monsters.
Like every character included in the script has a certain amount of useful information to offer.
Right.
If we keep asking questions.
Oh, she's using her Farina skill when she talked to herself like an insane person.
Oh, come now. Don't be sad. Life is all about optimism.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that reminds me. What did you have for breakfast this morning?
What?
Huh?
Like.
I don't think that's the kind of question we're supposed to ask.
Nothing turns a frown upside down like good food.
Oh wait,
How
I
about
am a
some
cook.
macarons? I could make you some.
You didn't even take cooking as one of your skill proficiencies.
That's not necessary, miss. Excuse me for saying this, but you don't really look like a chef.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, I'm not really a fan of sweets.
So you're someone who barely smiles
Yeah.
and doesn't like sweets.
Uh-oh. Depressed?
You're really starting to remind me of this one friend of mine.
Me? Damn.
Hey, did she just me?
Because you getting real personal and outside the game, bitch.
Clorinde must have broke character for a second.
Yeah.
This isn't getting us anywhere. Traveler,
Actually,
think of something.
Paimon is kind of dripped out in this shit. Hold on. A little star on the side with a little. Okay. I ain't even gonna complain about Genshin not giving us costumes, cause you know, yeah, it's besides me at this point. How about I cook something right here, right now? I like to do an insight check to see what's troubling her. Any help here, Lenny? She gonna be like, no, it's fine. Insight check.
Results of insight checks aren't disclosed to the players.
Son of a bitch.
So I'll be the one consulting the phaetometer.
Okay. I gotta get above. Above a what?
You recall all the lessons you've learned in your time and begin to carefully observe the woman's mannerisms.
Was I supposed to click on the
You
fucking
notice
card?
that when she's quiet, she has an empty look in her eyes, as if her thoughts have drifted to a place far, far away.
Mm-hmm.
And when she speaks, she often subconsciously reaches out to touch the ring on her left hand.
Did something happen to your husband? Damn, nigga. That's such a direct fucking question. Damn.
So you noticed. That's a little embarrassing.
It is. You ain't have to say nothing about her husband.
A horde of monsters suddenly appeared near the capital recently.
Damn.
So all the guards were dispatched to fight them.
Your husband did.
Do you remember when those monsters appeared?
Days ago.
I'm not completely sure. All I know is that my husband was dispatched to fight them 3 days ago.
Your husband is a fucking goner.
Where he was sent?
It all happened so fast.
Oh god.
When we said our goodbyes, he couldn't even tell me where they were sending him.
Couldn't give you a
You have our
smooch.
thanks, friend. We'll find and defeat those monsters as soon as possible.
Lenny,
We sincerely hope your husband will be able to return to your side soon.
your husband is so fucking dead. Do not get your hopes up.
Thank you.
Don't worry. We'll find him. Just try to remain optimistic and wait for good news.
We're gonna find your husband when we find my father.
We don't always get to choose what
We're
happens.
not finding either.
But we do get to choose the little things, like what we eat and how we respond to
You
the things
still on
life throws
food?
our way. I hope that one day, you too will recognize the power of something as small and inconsequential as a delicious dessert.
The power of friendship.
I'll do my best. You bid farewell to the woman and continue your journey further into the city.
I'm talking to the gang. Hopefully she don't get her hopes up. Let me switch to goddamn Navia. Hey yo. Ham.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
She does not sound like that. Okay, now she does, but she doesn't really sound like this shit. I guess.
Hey there.
Can I do this other?
A little lucky. Coming at ya.
Alright, cool beans. Her weapon's so goddamn
As
cool
you
too.
venture further into
Old
the
ass
city,
lady.
The streets appear largely empty. An elderly
Old
woman
ass lady,
walks
get the hell out of my
past.
way, man.
You see her shake her head as she puts away her wrinkled wallet.
You know what else wrinkled?
A
Her.
nearby merchant
Old as
folds his
hell.
arms and gives you a disdainful look.
Nigga, the fuck is up?
You get the impression that he's someone who has long gotten used to the sight before him.
Gohan Jr., get the fuck out of my face, man. Bro, you looking down on me?
Although he doesn't seem very friendly.
Think it just might be stern.
Merchants are usually a good source of information, right?
Right.
Pardon me, sir. I'd like to ask a question if I may.
Pardon me, I'm about to shit on this beat.
Depends. How much are you willing to pay?
How much are you willing
How about this much?
$2. I'm about to haggle the shit out
What
of
do
you.
take me for? Some lowly beggar?
Yeah.
You can't even buy half an onion with that amount.
Half an onion?
Surely
How much?
an onion
How
can't
much
be
did he
that
fucking offer him?
expensive, Right?
What do you know? War is nearly upon us. Everything costs several times what it did before.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not gonna buy anything, then scram.
Squam.
Whoa, what a nasty guy.
A nasty
Maybe
guy.
we shouldn't even bother talking to him.
Oh nah, we finna rough him up a bit.
But he still might have information we need. Traveler, can you think of something?
Persuade him, Navia. Lenny, you're up. Farina, put on a performance. Farina don't got no butt, so she ain't finna shake no ass. Lenny, I feel like actually Lenny ain't been doing shit this whole time.
Okay, while everyone is talking, I secretly use my magic props to summon a bottle of wine without the merchant noticing.
Okay. So use the sleight of hand. 18. God damn. Check successful. I think I was supposed to click on a card.
Sir, here, allow me to offer you this bottle of vintage wine,
Mm-hmm.
made only from the finest grapes.
I was gonna say.
I'll just leave it here. Please, enjoy it at your leisure.
At your leisure. Huh. Like a
I
smiling.
should mention that this wine is the perfect accompaniment to a meal.
Yeah.
I'd suggest enjoying it with dinner.
Enjoying it with dinner.
All right. Go on and ask.
You got
do you wanna
persuaded with liquor?
Do you have any information on the monsters or the crisis that has overtaken the kingdom?
Overtaking the kingdom?
Crisis. If you ask me, there's a crisis everywhere you look.
Damn.
Those monsters.
You must be
are
talking about that
camped
old
outside
ass
the
lady.
city, and they've been destroying all our trade routes. We have limited reserves within the city, so if this continues, we're all gonna be in big trouble.
What the fuck did that old ass lady pay for if half an onion ain't enough to get information?
Wait, you're saying no one has put a plan in place to distribute supplies or maintain order?
Damn.
We could all starve, and those nobles in the palace wouldn't even break a sweat. Who knows? Maybe they've been in cahoots with the monsters all along.
Goes with the
That
monsters.
is concerning.
That's propaganda, ain't it? If you actually
We won't
spread that
take up any more
information.
of your time now.
You might get got if you keep talking like that. That bottle gonna disappear, ain't it?
Hey, why did you leave in such a hurry?
Cause that bottle's gonna disappear.
Well, you see, that bottle of wine was just a cardboard.
And he finna come up and try and kill us. Shit finna go poof.
Try to go somewhere with more people?
You said go with a hose at Paimon. See, I'm right with you.
Follow me.
Paimon, I'm right with you. Oh, this is where Kathleen is supposed to be. Him. They done took out the water fountain. God damn, old ass lady.
Before you lies the city's central square.
Mm-hmm.
You see
That
a man
nigga look
with a
depressed as shit.
anxious look on his face, pacing back and forth, his head hanging
You got
low.
bills to pay, don't you? So do I, man. So do
He
I.
doesn't seem to notice your approach. Still immersed in his own thoughts, he shakes his head and lets out a long sigh.
This guy seems promising enough. Maybe I can get some information out of him.
Sir, would you know where the hoes are? Yes.
Hello, sir. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, anxious
Wait,
man.
You're...
What? Who? I'm...
Oh, dear goodness! You're a Marashose hunter!
So are all four of us.
Recognize us? Ah, are you one of the people who wrote the commission letter?
Yes.
Yes! Oh, I didn't expect you to actually come! Oh, what great news! The city is saved!
We can say all that now.
What happened here?
What a reward at?
Alas, we once lived comfortable, carefree lives.
Right.
This city used to be free of monsters. The first Marashose hunter, Cassiodor, the Golden Hunter. He was the one
Cassiodor?
who drove them back. However, monsters have once again surrounded the city.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps the seal that kept them at bay has lost its power.
Lost the make up the power.
An evil sorcerer has been meddling in our affairs.
Yes.
All I know for sure is that their return has stripped the city of any chance at peace.
They stripping on the city or they stripping the city?
Not enough soldiers to drive them out?
I'm down with whatever, honestly.
It's not a question of numbers. The guards simply have no idea how to deal with them. Most people my age have never even seen one of the monsters, much less been trained to fight against them. What's worse, many of us don't even know the history of the Marashose hunters anymore.
The fuck?
When I was a child,
They didn't teach that shit in school?
my grandfather would tell me stories about how the Marashose hunters drove back the monsters. So,
They didn't teach y'all shit
on
else?
the off chance that something might come of it, I decided to reach out to you. To be perfectly honest, I was starting to think all those stories were just tall tales. But now that
How
I've
tall
seen
we
you in
taller?
person, I
6
finally
feet?
know that it was true.
Well, you can rest easy, friend. The righteous and formidable Marashose hunters are on the case.
The man is touched by your determination and resolve.
Damn, we
His eyes
pale.
begin to well with tears of relief.
Alright, Genshin.
So, if we are going
Don't
to
put on
hunt
that 4D
monsters,
crying.
we need to know where to find them. Can you give us any leads?
Please.
All I know is that the area outside the city is dangerous.
Dangerous.
I'm afraid I can't point you toward a specific location. Oh, although, if you leave the capital through the main gate and follow the road, you should run into a group of guards. They might know more about where to find the monsters.
Right.
I see. We'll go look for them then.
All right, be careful. Oh, and one last thing. The monsters outside the city are just part of the problem. Evil sorcerers inside the city as well.
God, they gonna be fucking whatchamacallits, ain't they?
They're actively working with the monsters.
Dum.
Court ministers with malicious magic.
Malicious.
They're the reason why, even inside the city, everything has been a giant mess.
Damn.
Even one of our kindest ministers has turned into a boorish and unreasonable figure, interested in nothing but enacting laws that exploit the people.
Exploit the people.
Who knows how much longer we'll be able to go on like this.
Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place.
And I'm the hard place.
I feel bad for him. Maybe we should try to cheer him up?
I could cook something, or Farina could sing him a song. Why are you always trying to get me to cook?
Now?
Yeah.
Is this really the right time?
And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3.
But for now, it's more important to focus on the
God
crisis.
damn.
ahead. Brave hunters, I leave the future of this kingdom to you.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 1. See, he was finna kick it off. Farina was finna kick. Are we coming back to the real world? No way, that quest took all fucking day, right? No way, that shit took an entire day.
If I understood correctly.
Okay,
there
never
are
mind.
only 2 problems in the kingdom that need solving. Right?
Shoot them, guys. The supplies and the corrupt leaders, or the corrupt people.
We need to defeat the monsters outside the city and take down the evil sorcerer stirring up trouble from within.
But which problem should we tackle first?
Yeah.
This seems like a good moment for a break. Take some time and discuss what you want to do. Let me know when you've made your decision.
Right.
I really didn't expect the people in the city to keep us at arm's length like that. I totally thought the hunters would be treated like heroes.
Well, Clorinde said the script took cues from the real history of Fontaine, right? Maybe the real-life Showdown hunters were also treated like that.
I wouldn't say it's a perfect representation of history.
History.
But there are definitely some similarities. Would you like to hear more about it?
Yes, please.
Sure. As long as it doesn't spoil anything in the
Please and
script.
thank you.
You've brought
Don't
up bits and
spoil
pieces
nothing.
of the hunter's history before, but it was all in past.
Please don't spoil nothing.
Wants to know too. The hunters were super powerful, right? Were they all from a special line of supernatural beings or something? Kind of like the yokai in Inazuma?
Oh, imagine you skip Inazuma. Spoiler.
All Marashose hunters were ordinary mortal fighters.
Yeah.
The only thing that set them apart were the special sword techniques passed down over the centuries.
Centuries.
So you mean anyone could become a Marashose hunter?
As long as you're trained, right?
In theory, yes. All you would need to do is survive the rigorous training
Yeah.
and master the swordsmanship techniques required to fight the monsters.
Right.
Still, most people dropped out at the early stages, and others called it quits the minute they saw a monster in person. To become a hunter, you must be strong in both body and mind.
Chad.
What kind of monsters did the hunters fight exactly?
I ain't saying I could be a, you know.
Evil sorcerer, the script mentions. Did they exist in real life too?
I
The
believe so.
Fontaine once played host to an ancient dynasty known as Remuria.
Right.
After that dynasty fell, monsters began to appear, intent on obstructing humans from establishing a new social order. One of the ancient sorcerers of Remuria used his power to assemble a formidable army of golems.
Right.
He sought to use that force to establish himself as king.
I know people are asking and wondering, when the fuck am I gonna finish that story quest? I mean, not story quest, world quest. Hey man, who the fuck knows? Maybe this shit might get me into it, but
Now wait a second. Don't tell me that guy was the inspiration for the evil sorcerer in the script.
Eval.
Still haven't found any in-game information on him yet. So, why don't you talk about someone else for now?
Well, I wasn't planning on going into anything you might be able to find out in the game.
Right.
But if you want me to talk about something else, then... How about Casiodor, the Golden Hunter? Or Egeria, the ex-Hydro Archon?
Give me that.
Wait, but those people are all from a super long time ago. When did you learn all this, Clorinde?
From my master.
For my master.
By master, you mean Miss Petronia?
MC need a master. Shit.
Someone you know?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Miss Petronia and my father were good friends. Back in the day, she
This-
would often bring Clorinde over to play, but then...
She died.
Let's not get off topic. Anyway,
She
back to what I was
died.
saying. Responding to Egeria's call, a number of warriors followed Cassiodor into battle against the monsters.
Mm-hmm.
This group of warriors, under Cassiodor's leadership, became known as the Marechaussee Hunters. Yet, as Fontaine entered an era of peace, their work gradually became obsolete.
Obsolete.
The Marechaussee Phantom, originally an association made up of hunters, eventually came to be predominantly comprised of Melusines.
Damn.
Ah, I see. That explains why most of the people in the script have forgotten the hunters, or think of them as nothing more than a legend.
Right.
Is that really a bad thing, though? It
The
can't
fuck
get
is a-
tough always being the one shouldering everyone's expectations.
All right, Farina. Stop putting in your trouble in the story.
You ask, I suppose. If the name of the organization no longer commands respect, investigative work is bound to suffer.
True.
Speaking of investigations, which problem should we tackle first? Monsters or evil sorcerers?
Let's go fuck up these
I vote
monsters.
Monsters. That's the main duty of the hunters, right? We can come back to the sorcerer later.
Actually, nah, because we.
Well said, Miss Farina.
Actually, oh, we gotta help.
Plus, if the sorcerers really are the masterminds behind this whole thing, defeating the monsters could give us some clues. On
And we
their
gotta help
intentions as
old
well.
girl husband.
What about you, partner? What do you think?
The sorcerer's problem seems pretty important. I vote monsters.
It's decided then.
All right. After some discussion, you decide to turn
excuse
around
me.
and head out of the city.
Me and these gnats, nigga. Me and these gnats, they're so small you can't see them in the camera, but best believe I'm feeling every single last one of they punches. They kicking my ass. Imagine we see old boy Bones.
Look around, like that guy said.
Hunter's good friend.
You there, outside!
Bitch!
Halt!
Who the fuck?
An armored man approaches you. He has a tall, muscular build and a determined expression in his eyes. Just one look, and you can tell he's fought in his fair share of battles.
He said that shit with a little bit of moxie, and now he looking sad.
Although he's trying his best to conceal his current state,
Right.
his uneven gait and the sweat dripping down his forehead
Uneven gait.
make
Hey,
it
yo.
obvious that he's been wounded and is in serious pain.
This nigga is fighting for his
Captain of the
life.
Guard, I saw you sneaking around the city earlier.
Nobody
I only
sneaking.
ask this once.
Right.
State your purpose, or it's off to the dungeons for the lot of you.
I'm here for big booty bitches. Big booty.
Wow, it's been a while since someone's been this suspicious of us.
Right.
I said talk, not whisper between yourselves.
Have you ever heard of the Marechaussee Hunters?
Oh,
Marechaussee Hunters? Ha! That fairy tale, you mean? What, you expect me to believe you're one of them?
yeah. We're counting on you, Navia. I'd like to do some insight check on what he's. Yeah. So do I actually? And do I click the card? No, I
While
don't.
everyone is talking, you begin to carefully observe the captain's mannerisms.
Mannerisms.
Every so often, you see him glance toward a particular direction, with a pained expression on his face, as if an invisible thread is tying him to an unknown place.
This nigga finna
As
explode.
you follow his gaze, you vaguely recall that the location he seems fixated on is known for its difficult terrain. Any battle that breaks out in a place like that is likely to be prolonged and devastating.
So we finna
Is
kick
that
his
where the
ass.
monsters are?
Voicing
Outside
this
the
thing
forest
again.
In the area with the difficult terrain?
The captain is taken aback by your sudden question. Still, his shock only lends credence to your theory. You're looking to fight the monsters?
Of course.
Well, we're Marechaussee Hunters after all. You could say that's basically our job.
Right.
He shakes his head and continues to regard you with skepticism. In the end, he decides to inform you of the locations where the monsters have appeared. Those monsters aren't easy to deal with, but if you insist on going, I won't stop you either. I just hope all the guards will be able to come back to their families alive. I wish you the best of luck.
So we finna go fuck up these niggas in rough terrain.
Captain said the monster should be right up ahead.
I'm gonna start with her though,
Let's go. Hopefully we're not too late.
cause I have everybody but her. This nigga is fucked up. I bet that's her husband down too.
As you approach the battlefield, you see numerous people lying by the side of the road.
He's so fucking dead.
They appear to be dressed like guards. Their faces are filled with desperation and terror. Some are screaming and cursing in vain, as if still trying to banish the monstrosities they saw from their minds.
Dead nigga just died. I know he's dead. Go further. Nigga, I can't investigate. Alright, fuck me then. What happened to him?
A few of the wounded look up at you in shock and disbelief.
What are you pointing at?
Leave this place. Turn around and don't look back.
I got bad news for you, bud. I got bad news. I could've chopped you in half. Did he just disappear? What the? Why niggas keep disappearing? His homie died and it ain't adding up.
Doesn't seem like there's any information to be gained from the area up ahead. You conclude that this area is best left unexplored at this time.
Okay. So y'all want me how I was just following the road. Okay. Please and thank you. Your homie died, he ain't never slide, it ain't adding up. Go to the area where the monsters have appeared. Nigga, where the monsters at? That big ass slash. Is that a sword? Niggas dying. I was gonna say, why is she stepping like that?
Genshin, right?
You see broken iron swords scattered.
They look like more like bronze.
And downed trees riddled with terrifying claw marks.
Big.
All the signs point to one thing. A truly devastating battle just took place here.
Think about it. Only person that's really leaving his big ass claws and Mondstadt is that fucking wolf or that fucking dragon. Nobody else is making claw marks like this.
Be on your guard, everyone. The monsters might still be around.
Before you can finish your sentence, you hear rustling sounds from the surrounding bushes.
Bitch!
The monsters have emerged.
Son of a bitch, I was
They
wrong.
close in on you without fear. You get the impression that, in their bloodthirsty eyes, you're just another meal for them to devour.
I am delicious.
A little help here. This thing wants to eat Paimon.
Your battle round begins now.
Is it? Damn, make combat check. Ooh. This one. 13. Oh, I'm smacking the shit out of him. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Defeat monsters. My combat power increase.
Proper send up.
Boom.
Watch out. Hey there. Strike a pose. Let the world come on.
The next battle round begins now.
The next battle round begins. That bitch.
Let's get this show on the road.
Where does it get? Where does it get? Damn. Can I get another battle check? Cause I ain't even do it.
Let out a terrifying roar of anger and
He fell apart.
before dissipating into thin air.
We broke his back out, Chad.
Thank goodness it's over.
We're lucky the Marashose Hunter class came with all those preset skill points. Otherwise, we'd been in some real
Would have been
trouble.
fucked
I
up.
never knew the photometer even determines the amount of damage you inflict. If you get unlucky, isn't it just game over right then and there?
Yeah,
That's part of the fun.
we could have died.
The uncertainty of fate is what gives these games their appeal.
Just as you begin to celebrate your victory, a suspicious lump on the ground
A
catches
lump?
your attention.
We need to check if that's cancer.
A suspicious lump.
Like,
Wait, could it be the thing that appears after every battle?
load.
I walk up to it, crouch down, and begin to carefully examine it.
Load.
I've still got my right glove on, so it should be fine for me to touch it, right?
Imagine it explodes.
As you investigate the mound, you discover that the exposed portion appears to be made of wood.
Okay.
It was previously obscured by the large form of the monsters. With the monsters gone, The small protrusion now awaits your
Protrusion.
discovery, poking out of the ground like a shy flower bud.
Protruding?
Whoa, it's a treasure chest!
Let's dig it up. Okay. Okay, so we're not splitting the loot. I'm getting all of it. I did most of the damage, please and thank you. Very much appreciated.
With everyone's help, you successfully excavate the wooden chest from the ground. Even without opening it, you can tell from the mora and jewels scattered around the chest that it must contain quite the fortune.
Cash money.
We worked hard for this. Let's open it and we can share what's inside.
I'm getting 100%. Matter of fact,
I
99.
can understand your excitement, Paimon, but think about it. Doesn't it seem like there are people out there who need this treasure more than us?
Fuck no, I need my beans.
Think about all the people suffering in the capital.
Fuck all that.
Or all those guards who got hurt fighting the
Let them
monsters.
suffer. We can solve their problems. Not with my
We
money.
gave the treasure to them?
Wait, is that how it works? Paimon thought since we were the ones to dig it up, we could just take it for ourselves.
We have the option, I
Let's
guess.
put it this way. Any decision you make during a role-playing game can impact the future course of the story.
Right.
But would the people really believe us? It's hard enough for us to prove we're Marchese hunters. What if they think we procured the treasure illegally?
Hey, that's tough. I don't think they're gonna care.
Might get even more suspicious of us.
Money, 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 money.
It's definitely something we should consider. Maybe we can come up with an explanation in advance.
Well, if donating it could cause that much trouble, why don't we use it to buy some gear and fill up on good food? Then we'll be ready to fight even more bad guys.
Looks like you're facing a difficult choice once again. Well, it's getting late. Why don't we call it a day for now?
Call it a day, bitch.
Wow.
All because we don't know when to spend the money.
Bingo.
I'm not sure if it's because I'm having so much fun with you all or because the story is particularly enticing. But I feel like I could almost keep going.
Here, here. Ooh, how about we play through the night?
I was gonna say we definitely could.
I'm not sure I'll have enough energy for that.
Yeah, that won't work for me either. Lynette will give me an earful if I get home too late.
Tell Lynette to join the fucking
I
game.
understand how you feel, Navia, but we have to change venues for the next part of the story anyway.
Huh? Another location?
Y'all gonna move all this shit?
There's a special note for the GM at the end of this section that says to proceed to an indoor set for the next part of the script.
Indoor, bitch.
Ooh, they really pulled out all the stops for this new script.
New script.
Well, even if we end the game for the day, we can still stay a little longer and hear Clorinde finish her story, right? Everyone wants to hear more about the history of the hunters.
Something tells me you just want to finish the.
You sure as hell
food
fucking do,
before we
Paimon.
break for the day.
You fucking do.
That's just a coincidence.
Not at all.
Besides, to Paimon not finishing free food feels even worse than having.
Actually, that is a fat ass stew that we didn't finish.
Paimon really does want to hear more about Clorinde's master.
Well,
Well, if the story doesn't have a happy end, it's okay not to finish it.
It's nothing. I appreciate the concern, but it's all in the past.
You had to fight your teacher, didn't
It
you?
won't do any harm to share these things now.
Like Gumball, it sure as hell do. What the hell? This goddamn scenery. Nigga, is this Inazuma? Oh, it's not. I was gonna say. Cause I saw them rib cages. I was
My earliest
confused.
memories are of living with Master. According to her, she saved me from certain people of ill repute. My birth parents had left me behind some time before that.
Why is everybody an orphan in this game?
what a heavy beginning for a life story.
Excuse me. Yeah, I got my windows up and my door was open. And you ever just you know when you be in your room and you have your doors open? I mean your windows and your doors fucking nets. Your windows and your doors open and then the wind shifts and then your door closes?
Master was a fascinating individual, if inexperienced in the ways of raising children. My first ever toy was a short sword. Although I suppose it wasn't so much a toy as something Master removed from her waist and handed to a noisy child in need of distraction.
I live in the country, so when we had that window, I'm used to that shit. Any other fucking time, I'd be jumping and shit.
Oh wait, so she handed an actual sword to a child? Isn't that dangerous?
You got demons? Send a preacher then. Shit.
Of course I did. I cut my palm and bled quite a lot.
Damn!
But Master was not concerned. She just stood there and casually lectured me about it.
God damn.
See, that's what you get for not holding the sword properly, she told me.
MC like, where the fuck your master
and
at?
said,
She need hands.
"Give me your hand. I'll teach you to bandage this wound.
And that's why you wear gloves.
It's time to learn how to truly hold a blade."
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me for asking this, Clorinde, but how old were you exactly when all this happened?
Mind you, this nigga Lenny was doing dangerous shit as a child, so I don't want to hear no lectures or no surprises, Leonard.
Probably around
3! Okay, that's crazy. Okay,
3?
that's still crazy.
Isn't that when most kids are still struggling to hold a fork?
And you learned how to hold a
As
knife?
I said, Master was rather inexperienced in the ways of raising children.
So she raised a monster.
Trial and error was the best way to teach a child what they're capable of.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not so sure this is a question of experience.
Lenny, you can't say shit, okay?
Other ways at the time. And anyway, children don't get to choose how they're raised.
Bars.
Oh, she did bring me back a pet from Liyue once.
A
It was
pet?
Bishop hatchling.
Nigga!
Geo Bishop Hatchling? For a pet?
You don't trying to make one of them friends.
Dangerous.
And she over here
She
making them
said
pets.
this, "Make sure to get along, you two.
No fucking
If you
way.
can't agree on something, just settle it with a fight.
And then eat each other.
Whoever loses is the real pet."
Wow.
And how old were you when this happened?
Watch she be fucking 5 or still 3.
5.
I knew it!
Well, did you win?
Were you the pet?
No, I lost.
So you're saying you actually became the Geo Bishop's pet?
Yes, but only for a week. By the end of that week, I defeated it in combat, and we've shared a cordial relationship.
Yeah,
ever
what the
since.
fuck ever, man.
That really doesn't sound like the kind of childhood someone should have.
Farina, you had it even worse. Actually, Farina didn't have a childhood, but you know.
Master most likely didn't know any other way to raise a child. She was a Marechaussee hunter.
Marechaussee
I never
Hunter.
heard her bring up her own parents.
Right.
Thanks to her, I learned how to navigate the forest by the age of 6,
Mm-hmm.
and could hunt monsters in the wild by myself the year after that.
Damn.
Even though the training she subjected me to was strict,
Strict.
she always made sure to take me traveling when she had the time. I
Mm-hmm.
met many of her friends during those days. That was also how I met Mr. Callis and his family.
That's good.
I still remember the first time we met. You were too scared to join our picnic and hid behind
Picnic
Miss
basket.
Petrovia the whole time.
I still hadn't really met many children my age at that time,
Mm-hmm.
so I didn't know how to interact
Like
with
his whole
others.
family is not a fucking
That's at
psycho.
least
Like,
you're
bro.
over a lot.
I want to hear
You
shit
were
from Leonard.
challenging people to shooting competitions, remember?
Shooting.
I don't think many
B-ball.
members of the Spina ever beat you in one of those.
Damn.
I had a
Sharpshooter.
lot of fun during those days.
I learned how to use a sword. She could use my sword.
I enjoyed them too.
Please and thank you.
Oh, do you remember that one time we went exploring around the Spina together? We overheard Papa call your master Fontaine's Protector of Justice.
Protector of
We
Justice
tried to
sounds
pretend
hard.
Like we never heard anything, but you nearly let it slip that one time.
Uh-oh. Damn, smile.
Protector of Justice.
Protector of Justice.
Wait, you mean that vigilante hero from 20 years ago? The one who is always active at night?
Yeah.
Yep, that would be her. She often would put on a black cloak and go out at night. I never knew where she went or what she was doing. Until, like Navia said, we overheard the truth from Mr. Callis that night.
Thank you, IISQB3LL, for the follow. Appreciate you.
20 years ago, huh?
Excuse
I
me.
still remember the guards leaving all kinds of witness reports about her on Nervalette's desk.
Mm-hmm.
My apologies.
Oh, there's no need to apologize. You had nothing to do with it. And anyway, everything she did was for a good cause.
Right.
Although, calling herself the Protector of Order...
Isabel?
is a bit
That's still a good
much,
abbreviation.
especially when she deliberately...
The
opted
letters
against
equate to it.
law.
How you doing?
When did the Protector of Justice become the Protector of Order?
That's a good ass question.
She had a bunch of code names.
Okay.
I heard she would just come up with a name on the spot whenever she was asked.
So she's basically the Dark Knight,
Later on,
Batman.
she probably got sick of answering those questions and decided to stick to just two.
Yeah.
The Protector of Justice and the Protector of Order.
Protective
That
Order.
sounds like her, all right. I bet she forgot which of the two she'd use by the time she got back each day.
Well, she certainly sounds like a fascinating individual.
Leonard, you have
With her
no
strong
room
sense
to
of
talk.
justice, it's no surprise her student followed in her footsteps.
I don't even know why you acted surprised, concerned,
I always
nothing.
wanted to become like her. Someone powerful, independent, and with a strong sense of...
Because she could have easily ended up with father. But she died. She died trying to jump off a building.
She suddenly disappeared the night I turned 10 years old.
Damn. She disappeared.
What happened?
This that shit I be fucking talking about. I know she's not finna get a story part 2 for fucking eons. I know for a fact she's not. And the fact that whatchamacallit, that Fontaine's fucking story is over, man.
I have no idea. She didn't even leave a note. I was never able to find out where she went.
Damn.
That night, I was celebrating my birthday at Navia's house. But Master never came to pick me up.
Damn.
When I returned home on my own,
Damn.
it was to an empty house.
Shit.
When she still didn't appear after a few days.
Yeah.
I went to Mr. Callus's house to ask about her whereabouts. But he only shook his head.
Damn.
Papa probably didn't know either. I know he sent a few people to investigate the matter in secret, but they never found any credible leads.
Imagine a bitch just
Don't
disappearing.
worry, I understand. To be perfectly honest, given Master's personality and way of doing things, it all made a lot of sense. If I had to guess, I'd say she probably used it as an opportunity to force me to become independent.
Imagine she's in Snezhnaya.
Just like how, when a litter of kittens reaches a certain age, the mother willingly leaves them behind.
Of course she was. Like, no. Yes, she was. I know she is. You can't even lie.
First, but not anymore.
That's cap. You're stopping yourself from crying.
I don't believe Master would suddenly disappear for no reason.
But she fucking did.
There must have been something she just had to do.
No, it wasn't.
Despite everything, you still managed to follow in her footsteps and become the greatest champion duelist.
I'd be
known.
pissed.
You're practically a living symbol of law and justice.
I suspect my position would be far too by the books for her.
Mm-hmm.
Master always did whatever she pleased. But you're right. I suppose I do take after her in some ways.
This Rick and Morty ass situation.
Who knew Clorinde had such an interesting past?
Yeah.
I never had the chance to ask her about it before.
Cause you wasn't locked the fuck in.
If Clorinde's master were the champion duelist back then,
Yeah.
would that duel against Mr. Callus have gone differently?
Probably.
Oh no. Judging by the atmosphere, Clorinde and Navia are probably thinking something similar.
Damn, I bet they're fucking not.
Super awkward all of a sudden.
Awkward. Lenny, do something.
Well, anyway. Would you look at the time?
God damn it.
It's getting dark, so we should probably call it a day for real this time.
Son of a
If we keep
bitch.
talking like this, we really will be here all night.
But the food.
Great time today, Miss Clorinde. Thank you for being our
You know,
champ.
Lenny's not talking a lot in this story.
Anytime.
But you know, that is one thing I hate.
It was good, but
Hold on.
I've got to say, your childhood stories were even better.
That is something I hate. If you ever watch Black Clover, every single character in fucking Black Clover let me take that back. Every single character on the fucking Black Bulls, when the Black Bulls together, has to make a fucking statement. None of them niggas can just shut the fuck up and chill. But the fact that Lenny isn't talking a lot, that is something that I want. It's cool for a character just to be present, but still, you know,
Hey, you should tell us more about that fight against the Geo-Bishop sometime.
please do.
Your master was onto something.
You could be right.
I want to hear how the fuck you lost.
What do you mean onto something? I certainly don't know any 5-year-olds who want to fight a bishop in their spare time.
Me.
Guess I'll head back as well. I need to save my energy if I want to continue enjoying the story tomorrow.
We all just got the day off tomorrow
That
too.
excited to hear about my...
What if I had things to do?
I was talking about the script.
Boom, 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 boom. Hunter gathering. I was gonna say. What are you guys talking about?
Just between the two of us.
Well, I'm listening again
Could
now.
you tell me what it was like to be the Geovishop's pet?
Imagine.
It was nothing special, really. Geovishops don't understand the concept of a pet.
Thank God.
So basically, it just headbutted me whenever I entered its territory.
What?
And that hurt?
Yeah, it hurt. What, something you want to experience for yourself?
Oh, I'm good. Thanks.
What's up, Super X Joe? She over here headbutting bishops. Anybody else around? Okay, I guess Lenny went home. Wait, are there summons? Let me, actually, who's in it? I already finished that. Who in the goddamn... Who in the... Oh, it's Farina and... Oh, okay. Then I'm Gucci. Do you play other gachas too? Yeah, I play, I mainly play Star Rail. Only play Genshin because Cassie Fire wanted me to play Genshin today. Where am I going? Oh, summons. But my main game is Star Rail because I love Star Rail. I'm so in love with Star Rail. I mean Star Rail like this. I do too. Hopefully, I hope. I mean, right now Hoyoverse. I mean, I haven't played whatchamacallit, Third Impact. But this is like a regular gacha game. Well, this is like base gacha game. The whatchamacallit. Honkai is a turn base. And ZZZ is a whatchamacallit, it's basically Within Their Waves, which ain't really too different from Genshin, but it has its aspects. Hopefully they do a whatchamacallit. Hopefully they do a Dungeons and Dragons gacha. I'd play it. What did I say? 10 and 8? He forced me to give 50 subs? No, you put a Glock to my head and then donated 50 subs to be like, play fucking Genshin. I was like...
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered.
The next day, 8 between... Am I a doofus? That shit said 8 and 10 and I went directly to 12. Yeah, man. Do you see yourself spending spending time on 3 or more gachas daily? Hell no. That's why I was mainly on Genshin and Star Rail.
Let's go meet up with the group. Paimon's really looking forward to today's story.
I was mainly on Genshin and Star Rail. And then Star Rail was like, hey, here's all this bullshit. I was like, damn, thanks. And then Genshin was like, hey, we're gonna keep bullshitting. I'm like, alright. I know what game I'm finna fucking play. Considering this is a free game, let's put free in quote. I mean, every gacha game is a free game. We're gonna put free in quotations though. Cause you could just absolutely not put money into this game. And then again, you can just not get any character that you ever wanted. Oh, just passing through. I don't want no beef. Boom, 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 boom. Look at this thing. Are you fucking with this turtle? He's fucking with this turtle, chat. Now, if I kill both, do you have all the characters you wanted? I mean, more or less. And Star Rail, no. I think there's like 2 characters that I missed. I think I wanted Aventurine and I wanted another character. I think... Damn, I cannot think of her name. It's not Robin. It's the character that just went away. The character before Jade. What the hell? Oh, what's underneath this? Am I going in this fucking... I am, huh? Not you calling a crab a turtle? I mean, technically, a crab is a turtle and a turtle's a crab.
Looks like everyone's here. Now, before we begin, why don't we finish where we left off yesterday? There was an important decision to be made, yes? I'll pour everyone a cup of tea.
What if you didn't spend on Genshin Impact and whatever that amount is what you spend on Honkai Star Rail? The amount of money I spent in Genshin, I could get every single character in Star Rail. I think between both games, I probably may have. Now let's. The amount of money I may have spent on both games together, maybe above $2,000, but we're not gonna talk too much on that. I went to gacha rehab. I no longer spend money on gacha games.
Is that really the most important part, though, Clorinde? Paimon's more concerned about our current surroundings. Heavy walls, cold railings, dim lights. This is obviously supposed to be a prison.
Do I pull for Farina, Navia, or wait for Natlin? You pull for Farina. If you're asking me, if you don't feel like waiting on Natlin, pull for Farina. Other than that, save your fucking money.
I admire the work put into the set. Still, it's obvious the scriptwriter has never paid a visit to the fortress of Meripede.
So the set is going to be a part of the script?
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, that is something I can neither confirm nor deny.
Anyone think Clorinde's smile is starting to look kinda scary?
Just a little bit.
Well, whatever happens, we'll
Just
just
a
have
little
to push
bit.
on. But first, we should really figure out what to do with this treasure.
Yeah.
If we're worried about arousing suspicion because of our identity, why don't we give ourselves a different name, just like Clorinde's master did?
Yeah, it might be better to keep a low profile. As long as we're helping people, it doesn't matter who we are or what we're called.
Staring at me won't get you anywhere. Or did you want some more tea?
Yes, please.
Paimon's good. Thanks. Why aren't you saying anything, Navia? Wait, what's that next to you?
Oh, this is the short sword Clorinde mentioned last night. I found it.
What do I think about the story? When they're in the game, it's interesting, and learning more about Clorinde is interesting. And then they have the little banter in the middle, which is kind of alright. But the banter regarding her like past life and shit is interesting. But you know, banter is banter, chat. Overall, my interest level in engagement is at like a 7. It's because like I'm locked in, but at the end of the game, I'm trying to lock back into whatever game, I mean, whatever they're finna cook up inside the shits. You feel me? You feel me?
I'm surprised you managed to track it down after all this time.
Well, I made sure to take good care of it, considering the circumstances
Ugh.
she gave it to me.
What were the
Of course
circumstances?
I had to keep it safe. Anyway, where were we? Oh, right. I was just thinking about all the potential ways for us to break out of prison.
Right.
We could dig a
Prison?
tunnel, or try to bribe the guards.
Wait, we haven't been thrown into prison yet, have we?
That's what I thought I wasn't paying attention. I was fucking confused. How the fuck I end up in prison?
Well, it's only a matter of time.
What?
Pays to be prepared. Just like how you should always have an umbrella on hand, even when it's sunny.
You have an umbrella gun.
Paimon's made up her mind. Let's just give the treasure away.
I've been thinking this whole time about it.
But if it's going to land us in prison somehow, Paimon will be too upset to enjoy her snacks.
Turns out Paimon cares more about snacks than treasure. Paimon developing as a character.
You reached an agreement?
Yeah?
All right then. We can continue with the story.
Oh, and we'll collect all the scattered pieces of treasure on the ground as well.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
You collect the treasure and
Are we
make your
finna go
way
back
to
in?
the capital with your bag of loot in hand.
This... Am I tripping? Lenny has a bit... I swear I don't be noticing the fuck out of Lenny.
The city is still shrouded in a gloomy, oppressive atmosphere.
Gloomy, that's my old name.
But your spirits are surprisingly high. In places where sunlight struggles to reach, you generously share your wealth with the children, the elderly, and the poor in urgent need of
Why the
help.
fuck I'm giving money to this old ass man? You got Farina? I told you, right?
Thank you, kind
I told
soul.
you. God,
The
so...
elderly woman's look of gratitude follows you as you walk away, her eyes never leaving your back until you move entirely out of sight.
Mm-hmm.
However, there's still quite a bit of Mora remaining. It appears you haven't made much progress.
She's probably trying to tell us to speed this up. We need to hurry up so we can address the sorcerer problem.
Mm-hmm.
Should we go find that man again at the square?
Man again.
Seemed like a pretty responsible guy. I'm sure he knows the people here far better than us.
Oh, good idea!
Just as you start to make way to the square, intent on finding the man again,
Mannigan.
there's a voice.
A voice in my head? Something seems to be on the verge of happening. Bitch! The goons! They're suspicious of us. We're in jail.
Distinguished guests.
Yes. Why do they run like that?
Suddenly call out to you. They run forward to meet you.
Watch they're for the royals.
Politely pay their respects.
Watch they're part of the royal guards.
Gentlemen, are we being invited for afternoon tea?
Yes.
Surely you jest, my lady. That would not be our place. It is His Excellency the King who requests to meet with you. Please come with us.
Excellency the king. Watch is gonna be fucking D Luke. Watch is gonna be somebody we know. He better look cool.
Do you think this could be a trap?
Well, we have to investigate the court at some point, right?
Right.
Meeting the king himself would be a fantastic opportunity to do that.
A fantastic opportunity.
Go for it. If something happens, we'll just turn the whole place upside down.
Damn.
That sounds a little intense.
We'll just make everything explode.
After a quick discussion, you nod to the guards and agree to follow. They lead you all the way to the audience hall of the palace.
Yeah.
Gilded tables line both sides of the hall. The space itself is adorned with all manner of expensive antiques.
Shit, we could sell some of this.
And silver candlesticks. The items appear quite ordinary in size and dimension, yet their presence somehow makes the emptiness of the hall feel even more surreal and ominous.
Yeah.
Wow, it's so luxurious.
The elderly king, clad in a magnificent robe,
Clad.
sits upon the deep crimson throne before you.
Mm-hmm.
He wears above his head a majestic crown.
Majestic.
A gemstone the size of a bird's egg set right at the very front.
Damn.
As you observe it, you see a complex pattern of light reflect off its surface.
He better look fucking cool.
They're here, Your Majesty.
And it's just fucking her
A man
again.
dressed in dark clothes, likely a minister.
That's not even dark
He reaches down with his
clothes.
hands
Nigga's
and bends
yellow.
down to whisper a few words to the king. After a moment, he lowers his hands and stands back up.
And he got blue hair.
His gaze shifts to fixate on your group,
Yes.
but he does not move from his place at the king's side.
Is he a teacher's pet?
Appear entirely aware of his surroundings. The man by his side, though, we should keep a close eye on him.
Yeah.
The king remains still and says nothing. The minister is the one who speaks.
Damn.
Esteemed guests,
Yes.
allow me to thank you for coming to our faraway kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, His Majesty the King finds himself quite exhausted from work.
So you're manipulating him.
Please
Got it.
allow me, his Prime Minister, to welcome you in his stead.
Right.
I've heard tell that your group, the Marechaussee Hunters,
Marechaussee.
used your exceptional ability with the sword to repel the monsters near the capital.
Show us how
Such a
did.
great deed deserves to be rewarded. However, seeing that I was not fortunate enough to observe such a feat with my own eyes,
Right.
you'll forgive me for seeking to verify the truth by speaking to you myself.
Right. Okay.
Got nothing to hide. You brought us here to talk, right?
Right.
So we'll just explain what happened.
For sure. Thank you. Huh?
The golem's blades were so powerful, they could cut down trees in a single swipe. It took a lot of effort to defeat them, even for trained swordsmen like us.
Thank you, Tasty Tango. 00 for the follow. Appreciate you.
Well, that was enough details, right? Believe us now?
Now, are you more proficient in a tango or the salsa or the rumba?
Your account does indeed match those of the survivors.
Mm-hmm.
Since you were the ones who defeated the monsters, that must mean you are also in possession of the treasure they stole?
Stole. Yeah, we're in jail. See,
Well, we did take the treasure, but
we didn't know it was stolen.
We know about the treasure.
Ah,
There's a mole.
then I must ask that you return it at once. It belongs to the kingdom.
I got good news and bad news.
Wait, but didn't you just say that our great deed deserved a reward?
Right.
Shouldn't the treasure be considered a part of that?
Uh-oh.
Yes, that was indeed
Uh-oh.
what I said. But you seem to have forgotten a very important distinction.
OST?
Only that which is
Do-do-do-do.
freely given by the king can be considered a reward. Taking the
Do-do-do-do.
rightful wealth of a kingdom without said
Do-do-do-do.
permission, on the other hand.
I guess we gotta flip this place on its ass.
But that's completely unreasonable.
Right.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Do-do-do-do.
The treasure would still be buried underground somewhere.
Maybe so, yet the fact remains.
Do-do-do-do.
You tried to dispose of the treasure without
Whoa.
reporting it to the court and without receiving permission. Yes?
Nigga, fuck you. We wasn't even thinking about all
No
that.
answer? Surely you're not insinuating that you, a group of legendary Marashose hunters, sought to take the treasure for yourselves?
Certainly fucking did.
Well, what about the king? Is he just gonna let this guy talk for him the whole time?
Paimon always getting frustrated when somebody outsmarting her.
Clad in his magnificent robe,
It
King remains seated.
was a dripped
his
out robe,
hands
bruh.
resting on either side of the throne.
It was a dripped out
His
robe.
posture is rigid and unmoving. He stares forward with an empty look in his eyes, completely unmoved by the events.
It was a
before him.
magnificent robe. He was that dripped out. I gotta see this robe, man.
Look at things. Could the Prime Minister be the evil sorcerer?
I mean, technically, he's not wrong.
Both the king and the Prime Minister have fallen under the evil sorcerer's control.
The Prime Minister could just be a strict nigga.
Observe the number of guards stationed in the hall.
Ooh.
The guards in the palace appear fully armed,
Mm-hmm.
their expressions solemn.
Right.
Sensing the tense atmosphere in the room, they stand at the ready.
Y'all really gonna get bucked with me, though?
Hand placed upon the hilt of their sword.
Do what y'all gotta do. Swing, nigga,
Prepare to
swing.
Draw their weapons and surround you at a
Do what
moment's
the
notice.
fuck you gotta do.
Well, there
Please.
goes my plan to turn the whole place upside down.
We can do this shit.
It appears we've been visited by nothing more than a group of ill-intentioned imposters.
He just called
What a
me.
pity.
The ER. Hard.
Guards, take them away and throw them in the dungeon.
The dungeon.
Before I decide your fate, however, I must first determine whether you have any accomplices outside.
He finna fuck up every civilian we gave money to.
Step away? Or maybe start some kind of riot?
But if we try to fight the guards right now,
We could really fuck him up.
don't worry. At least we figured out who's behind all this. Let's just play it by ear. If you're scared, Paimon, just hold my hand.
You can hold my hand too.
Aw, thanks, you guys.
You
Dun,
allow
dun,
yourself
dun.
to be led away
Dun,
by
dun, dun,
guards
dun.
surrounding you on both sides.
Damn.
It's only when you begin
Dun,
to
dun,
feel
dun, dun.
drops of water falling from the dungeon ceiling.
Nigga, we underwater?
and smell the stench of death and
Stench?
decay all around you.
No, it's
You
stank.
finally realize you've stepped into a
Dun,
completely
dun, dun, dun.
different world.
A whole
Stay
new
here
world.
and don't try
Dun, dun,
anything
dun,
funny.
dun.
The guards lock the cell door and leave without looking back.
Wait, sir!
Your voice echoes through the dark hall.
Is this a wooden
The only
prison?
response you receive is the sound of water dripping from the ceiling.
This is a wooden prison when I know magic. Set this bitch ablaze.
Oh, what should we do now?
Carve out a new path of fate with our own two hands. of
Okay.
course. I draw my weapon.
They let you keep your
You reach
weapons?
toward your waist, but find nothing.
I was
there.
gonna say, why the fuck would they let us keep
You
our
now
weapons?
recall that your weapons were confiscated before the guards locked you in the cell.
But we should still have
You
magic
the
though, right?
treasure Along with them.
What about that knife I hid in my boot?
Yeah.
When did you hide it in there?
Hey man.
When I was thinking about digging a tunnel.
What?
Rejected. You failed to inform the GM of this course of action.
The fuck?
Moreover, the guards would have conducted a thorough search before throwing you in prison.
And the keys to the cell aren't anywhere to be seen?
Damn.
Correct. You don't even feel a lock hole on the cell door.
This shit is just a wall.
Well, there goes all
Nigga
our
said,
plans.
rejected.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's Clorinde talking.
Why are you the one saying indeed?
I was gonna say.
Because that statement holds true for me as well.
Mm-hmm.
This is where the script ends.
Bitch.
Terrible ending.
Generally speaking, this should be the point where the scriptwriter gives the players some kind of hint,
Right.
or gives the GM some kind of code for how to move forward.
Right.
I mean, maybe they just really wanted us to be immersed in the feeling of being in prison.
I'll be fucking damned.
They'll only show us the way out once we've grown truly and utterly desperate.
Chat.
That is a possibility.
I'm gonna be so fucking pissed.
If only there were desserts and tea in real prison. Oh, wait, guess it's kind of how the Fortress of Meripede works if you're lucky.
Yeah?
Oh, before I forget, Navia, the short sword you had with you earlier.
Chat, what the fuck they fucking did it.
I took a closer look, and the craftsmanship doesn't appear to resemble anything from this era.
But you 500
If I
years.
remember correctly, that style was last in vogue several hundred years ago.
Several hundred? Who old ass?
Clorinde said that sword used to belong to her master, right?
Right.
Does that mean her master has been alive that long?
Her master's part of the abyss.
The
It could have
way
been
she
passed
did
down.
things often made her seem childish more than anything. I'd say the sword was most likely an heirloom passed down over time.
I was gonna say.
Hang on. A precious heirloom passed down to you by your master.
Mm-hmm.
And you gave it to me just like that?
Hey, man.
You weren't worried I might lose it?
Nah.
Master left many things to me when she disappeared. There was the sword,
Mm-hmm.
an old key,
Yeah.
and a good amount of junk she probably just didn't want to take with her.
An old
I
key.
gave you the sword back then because I didn't want our friendship to end.
Aw.
Wait, when did this happen exactly?
Back in 1990 fucking 2.
After the duel. Between
Ah.
Mr. Harris and myself.
Damn.
Before that, Clorinde would have meals with us and even stay over at the Spina some days.
Yeah.
She was on great terms with Papa as well.
Then she had to kick her
After the
dad
duel,
ass.
though, there was a period of time where we simply didn't know how to face each other.
Yeah?
She entrusted this sword to me and never came back.
Damn.
We were
Fucked
both
your
sad
father up.
and conflicted. And totally overthinking everything as a result.
Right.
Whenever I looked at this sword, I couldn't help but wonder if Miss Petronia had never introduced us to each other at that picnic. Maybe part of the sadness I was feeling could have been avoided.
Could have been.
Back then, it felt like I hadn't just lost a father,
Killed your fucking
a
dad.
close friend as well.
A fucking
No
goner.
one can change the past. The most important thing is that
Linda, you
two
might as well not
people
even be
like
here
each
for real,
other
man.
Can enjoy things like this together.
MC could have said this shit.
You're right.
I'm sorry, you two. I didn't mean to bring up any sad memories.
You know your ass is just sad and incarnate.
Think nothing of it. No one here is at fault.
Yes, the fuck that you are. Plop. Noise from the door. Bitch. What happened? You heard that shit too? The fuck was that? A letter? If this is the letter from her master, I'm banning everybody in chat. Everybody gotta go. I'm banning niggas that's not even here.
Oh, looks like the next part of
Oh,
the script
okay.
is here.
Cool beans.
Perfect timing. The situation was really starting to get desperate. And not just because of the prison thing.
I thought this shit was not. I was finna end bad.
I really can't tell if it's good news or bad news.
It speaks to her professionalism as a senior GM. Maintaining a poker face takes true skill. Chat, do y'all got a poker face?
Continues to drip from the ceiling. In this lightless dungeon, you lack a reliable way to tell how much time has passed.
Damn.
Eventually, you get used to the unpleasant odor of straw,
That stink!
and rust, and find yourselves alternating between fits of drowsiness and despair.
Sleepy.
Suddenly, you hear footsteps outside the door.
Mm-hmm.
Heads up, everyone. Someone's coming.
Gather close, everyone.
Huh?
Keep your voice down.
Didn't get a mask on like it's COVID. The fuck? Talk to the person behind the cell. What if I sit back down? Let me get the fuck up. I can't look at shit else, can I? Nope. Look at this whole fucking feast they got over here. God damn.
Who are you?
I work as a guard in these dungeons.
Okay.
My true identity is the same as your own.
Niggas, you Batman?
Also a Marechaussee hunter.
That's cap.
Shh. I've already sent away the other guards, but if we make too much noise...
Uh-oh.
I understand, but how can we be sure we can trust you?
Right.
The king has issued a formal decree. In light of the irrefutable proof of your crime,
Damn.
you're to be executed before tomorrow's sunrise.
Executed.
If you want to escape, it has to be now.
Let's go.
Executed? We barely did anything.
Stop listening to that part. He said
Monsters
run.
appearing at the same location as the treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Could this entire thing have been a trap?
The whole city done trapped you.
Time for speculation once we're out of here. As for my identity, I have no way to prove that to you just yet.
Hey man, fuck it. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Infiltrating the capital was difficult, and finding a chance to speak with you has taken a lot out of me.
Right.
I could go on, but I think we can all agree that now is not the time for details.
His voice actor sounds familiar. Well, oh, so now MC doesn't want to talk. Well, it doesn't look like we have any other choice.
Have you seen our weapons anywhere, sir?
Don't worry, I brought them with me.
How did you
Just
bring...
behind the door. Still, these weapons alone won't be enough to defeat the true enemy behind the scenes.
But I'm that nigga.
His faction is too powerful. The guards are all under his control.
Excuse me.
He's stationed a number of golems in various rooms throughout the palace.
They making sure we die.
You must find a secret vault. It is said that within that vault, the Marashose hunters of the past left behind a treasure with the power to defeat the sorcerer.
This is a lot of steps, nigga.
No, I'll remain in the dungeons to deal with the guards.
Right.
I'll try my best to distract them so they don't go after you.
Jesus.
As long as my identity is not revealed, I'll be able to aid you when the final battle comes.
Thanks.
In that case, please stay safe.
Please do.
Thank you for your concern.
Thank you for your
I'll do my
concern.
utmost. As for the location of the vault, here, this map should lead you there.
This shit is definitely a trap. Oh yeah, that's so specific. I know exactly what that is.
Got it.
All right, once I open the door, remember to stick close and refrain from making any noise. I'll lead you out of here as quickly as
But
possible.
every time I take a step, this fat ass start clapping.
You now
It'll be
have
hard
the
to sneak
chance
out of here.
Restore the honor and legacy of the Marashose hunters. So please, get out there and reclaim what's ours.
I got you, bit out.
And be sure to exercise caution.
With the help of the guard,
Mm-hmm.
you successfully escaped the dungeons.
Oh, they didn't want to animate all that
Sense of
shit.
Despair and anxiety both seem to fade as you continue your quest.
Mm-hmm. My booty just too goddamn big. I'm surprised they didn't hear the clapping.
Wait, we didn't get to use our skills at all while we were in prison.
Son of a
Now
bitch.
we're gonna get the chance to use that cool summon spell.
Mm-hmm.
That is a pity, but we can only continue to move forward.
I summon Latinas. I run out of stamina like a motherfucker. Chat, why didn't y'all ever tell me to get stamina in this game, man? Head for the secret vault. Oh, this shit?
This should be the place marked on the map.
Mm-hmm.
This bit of rock certainly looks suspicious.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say an investigation's in order then. Plus, if all else fails, we can just blow it up.
What? Damn, kaboom. Watch it be the corpse of her master.
Really meant that.
Before you lies a serene stretch of open water.
Let's dive in it.
Its surface shimmering a brilliant shade of sapphire blue.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess this means it's time for a swim.
A dive. Boom, 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 boom. Dive in it. He going further. How deep can I go? Shit wet. He but where the fuck? Oh. Okay, Farina ain't have to do a double dutch like that. Yeah, damn. Clorinde, you good? Fuck wrong with
What's the
you?
matter?
Fuck wrong with him?
It's nothing. As you step into the cave, you find yourself in an eerily quiet space.
Try to spell eerily?
Before you lies a narrow passageway that appears to trail off endlessly into the distance.
Mm-hmm. Fuck wrong with him? Going further. Am I just supposed to? And then okay, I'm supposed to.
Wow, this must be where the treasure is hidden.
But this door is blocking our way in.
Mm-hmm.
It almost looks like it's been here for quite some time.
Yeah.
I've got to hand it to the tabletop troupe.
The tabletop troupe.
They really went all out with the props.
Did they? This don't seem real prop like
What have we got down here?
a mechanism.
A kind of mechanism connected to the door? Ah, it looks like we might have to arrange it into a certain pattern.
I mean, it's not
Pattern of
fisticuffing.
floor. That's something Master mentioned before.
Is something wrong, Clorinde?
Did you sense that shit
After
or
a
something?
long, difficult journey,
Right.
you finally arrive at the location indicated.
What the
by
fuck
your
she
map.
taking lead?
It appears to be an ancient site of some sort, where treasure likely awaits. Your surroundings are exceedingly quiet and serene, as if the secret that slumbers here has never once been
Slumbers
disturbed.
here.
If you listen closely, you can almost convince yourself you can hear the sound of its calm, gentle breathing.
The walls are breathing.
That description makes Paimon feel kind of bad for disturbing this place.
The walls are breathing.
We're doing this for the sake of the people, to free them from the evil sorcerer.
The walls are breathing.
I say it's time for this treasure to once again see the light of day.
The walls are breathing.
Linny's right.
Leonard.
We need to keep going.
The walls are
The
breathing.
future of the kingdom depends on it.
The walls.
The next part of the story requires us to solve the puzzle, right?
I'm breathing.
Let's start exploring the area.
Yes, that should be fine.
Water. Chlorine.
Something feels off about all this. Guess I'll just have to improvise.
The walls are breathing. Fuck wrong with them. Split up and look for clues. Water. Is there one up there? Water. Wait for your companion's progress. Nigga, get it together. Fuck wrong with them. Activate hydrocore.
I found something.
Oh, I actually have to wait for y'all to do shit? That's crazy.
Found something here too.
The hell you? This shit arose from the ground. You better get that stepping. Is this shit gonna follow me? Nah.
Same here.
Oh my gosh. Fuck wrong with my game started lagging. Hello. It's getting real wet over here. I can't activate shit though. There we go. Look at us. Yay. Do I whack it? Operate the device? Bitch. I guess it's operating itself. Hey. They touching tips now. Oh, they're going a straight line. They formed a huge tip. And now they separated themselves? Mitosis? Mitosis? Okay then.
It worked.
Yeah.
Something just appeared. Some kind of new mechanism, maybe?
A
By
bag?
solving the puzzles, you prove yourselves worthy of inheriting the secrets of the past.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of each puzzle, you're rewarded with
A what?
With?
a key.
I was gonna say, didn't you have an old key? Oh, you get the other half of the key?
Oh, it must be the key to the big door.
Did you bring the key with you?
This is one of the Marechaussee Hunter keys that are passed down from generation to generation.
Right.
It looks just like the one.
If your master went away to make this fucking Dungeons and Dragons story, I'm gonna know something.
Keys in total are required to form the final, complete key.
Right. 4.
And it seems like we just collected 3 of them. That must mean.
The old key that you have is gonna be what completes it. Yeah. Uh-oh. Who the fuck behind us?
What's wrong?
You hear a few strange noises.
Uh-oh.
Suddenly, all the torches in the ruin go out at once.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? Did we fall into another trap?
The trap of big booty bitches. The only trap I'll ever
For
fall
the
in.
sake of immersion, please close your eyes, everyone.
Bitch!
Without the torches, the space is now completely dark.
Okay.
And you cannot see anything.
These niggas. You actually closed the fucking eyes. MC.
But Paimon can still see a little bit over here.
Come on. Don't break other people's immersion.
Oh, right. Sorry.
The fuck? Is it gonna be in 4K?
Suddenly, you hear the sound of footsteps.
Was this actually a trap?
through the darkness.
There's someone else here. Oh, this is so unsettling. I can't see anything.
God damn.
I've been discovered then.
Wait, That voice.
This nigga was plotting on us the whole fucking time.
Recognize the voice as belonging to the guard who led you to this place.
Nigga.
It appears he now covets the treasure for himself.
Is this
and has come to stake his claim.
steak?
Oh, so this is just part of the script.
Is it well done? It's not part of the script at all.
Relax.
No, the fuck you can't.
Well, if we can't see anything, that means we can't fight to the fullest of our abilities. Should we retreat?
Fuck no.
Judging by the way he's holding his sword,
Right.
he must be a real Marashose hunter. But this isn't part of the script.
Not at all.
Retreat? That's not the hunter.
These
way.
niggas just finna start
It's
shooting.
dark for us, then it's dark for him.
It's not
We
dark for
choose
him at
to
all.
fight.
It's not dark for him at
Your
all.
choice is noted. Please keep your eyes closed until I tell you the torches have been relit. This battle will be in the dark.
Damn.
You got it.
Well then, let us begin.
In 4K, please? Nigga, it's me! Oh, nigga, you're dead.
Loaded.
I missed this again.
I like
Ooh.
to try to hit him with my sword.
Oh my
Your strike is
god.
successful.
Is he still standing?
That nigga died.
Is it over? Can we open our eyes now?
I didn't even get a chance to.
The enemy is strong and relentless, but the battle is nearing its end. The torches have not been relit.
What about now?
Final strike. Ha!
Killed that nigga. Ooh. She thinks she Kakashi.
Well,
She not.
Did we get him?
Sound like it, don't it? Was he really that hard of a fight? Why isn't she answering?
Clorinde?
Warm fire flickers across the walls once more. Your vision is now clear. In an impressive display of courage,
Kick
the
that nigga
four
ass.
successfully defeat the uninvited guest.
Not touch him.
That look in his eyes. It's like he became an entirely different person as soon as I defeated him.
Damn. What the fuck?
Mr. Florian?
Became an entirely different person.
Wait, we're supposed to be role-playing.
What does that
I
mean?
should stay in
Was he
character.
actually being taken?
Speak your name, guard. Why did you lead us here just to betray us? Is this treasure really more important to you than bringing peace to the kingdom?
What kingdom? What peace? Those were nothing but lies.
Did he actually?
Florian am a true Marashose hunter, descended from hunters of ages past.
So he's also using his real name. Or, wait, was that the name of his character from the very beginning?
I'm confused.
I'm even more confused. If you truly are a Marashose hunter, shouldn't you want to help us just like you said before? Shouldn't we fight together for the sake of the people?
The sake of the people.
What do you know?
Uh-oh.
In this day and age, there's no glory to be had as a Marashose hunter.
What's that supposed to mean?
Bars.
My skills were passed down to me by my father.
And my father's father.
He lived a life of obscurity in the remote wilderness. Still, he devoted everything he had to being a Marashose hunter.
Nigga went broke, huh?
What did he get in return?
Tuh.
A life of poverty and pain.
Sounds like our veterans.
Forgot all about him. When he died, not a single person came to mourn his passing.
Damn.
The Marashose hunters were the ones who saved this city. We're heroes. We deserved more recognition and respect than this.
Is he talking about how no one in the capital seems to remember the hunters and their legacy?
Right.
I didn't expect the script to contain this level of social...
This nigga is definitely not talking about the fucking script.
That's why you want to take the treasure for yourself? You feel like you're owed fame and wealth?
Damn.
If you already knew where the treasure was located, why didn't you just come down here and take it?
Bars.
Because I still needed the final key.
Only a true Marashose hunter
And that's what
is
she
capable of
has.
passing through this final door.
Right, and you just not
Someone
it.
who sought to hurt others for his own gain. Florian lost that right long ago.
Bars.
Okay, but what is this treasure anyway?
Who the fuck
We've
knows?
got all the keys, right? So can we just go in and take a look?
You're sure you want to go in?
Yeah.
We've been talking about it for so long. Of course we want to see what's inside.
And we've already defeated Florian, right? So he won't try to take it from us anymore.
He definitely will.
brats.
Hey, yo!
Watch yourself.
Like, bro.
Then let's open the door together.
All right. Your choice of action is confirmed.
But an explosion happens and we'll never know. Clorinde takes out the key from earlier and walks up to the heavy door. Without everyone notice, she takes out her own key and joins it with the others to form the final required shape. I thought so. Stick it in!
Before you, the door to the treasure, sealed and undisturbed for more than 100 years, finally swings open. You hear the shrill wail of the door hinge.
If y'all
as
just
it
don't
rotates for the
fucking
first
open this
time
door.
After years of disuse.
It's a big ass
Almost
blade.
like a sleeping giant letting out an extended yawn.
Tch.
You get the impression that the secrets buried behind this door might be just as heavy as the sound you just heard.
Right.
It's open! Come on, let's go in! Paimon wants to see what's inside!
Ooh, me too!
MC, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Uncovering hidden treasure is the most exciting part of adventuring. What do we have here?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
A stone tablet? And some shabby weapons?
Shabby weapons is great. What the fuck is that? Did y'all see that?
You call this a treasure vault? Looks more like an abandoned warehouse!
Maybe the troop ran out of budget at the end?
Budget is crazy. What was that?
Super immersive experience at the beginning, only to drop the ball at the most important part?
You're wildin', Palma.
Please fill this place with cardboard mortar or something!
You're wildin'.
I get it now. Paimon, this is the real Marachose Hunter treasure.
Tiona Za.
This is it? The Marachose Hunter treasure is just a
There was
stone
something
slab
over here,
with some
though.
Broken swords? I can't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Whoa, are you okay?
What the fuck was wrong with him?
The Marachose Hunter before you appears to suffer a serious mental breakdown.
The fuck was that?
He needs to leave the room for a moment to collect himself. One of you seems to understand the significance of the treasure already. If the rest of you wish to follow suit, you may remain here in the meantime and explore your surroundings.
Bitch. There was something I want to investigate. How the fuck MC right here, but I'm right here? Oh, these are all because there are other hunters. Okay, I was confused. How the fuck can I talk to myself? I can't. Alright. Oh wait, no, I'm fucking Clorinde. Okay.
The old and broken weapons.
What are broken weapons? Navia.
The names on the tablet.
Paimon.
What is the treasure supposed to be?
Alright, Paimon.
Walter.
White? It was doing coke in here. I get it. Observe stone tablet. A stone tablet that stands there quietly. A few people's names and deeds have been inscribed into it. And there's nothing behind here. Huh. Alright, let me go talk to old boy.
Ready. So, how are you doing? Feeling any better?
He's off his terrible high.
What just happened?
Do you remember how you got here?
Mm-hmm.
Or what happened to your body just now?
Right.
I remember now. I brought you here because I wanted to... The explosives in the cave!
Explosives in the caves.
Please?
Bitch!
Huh? How did you...
I could tell something was off the moment I stepped into this cave.
Explosives in the
kept an eye
fucking
out.
cave.
I've already dismantled the whole thing.
Damn.
Strongest champion duelist in all of Fontaine saved the day once again.
Yeah.
Guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Not at all.
It would seem your skills as a Marachose hunter are as sharp as ever.
I deserve some answers, don't you think? Tell me why you wanted to lure me here. Everything you said earlier sounded like the truth. Luckily, your monologue was dramatic.
Look at them in the
enough to convince
background.
My friends, you were just role-playing.
I don't know. I just always felt like there was something in my heart that didn't belong to me.
Nigga was just evil.
Something agitated and angry.
Mm-hmm. Was it your father?
Maybe it was my own anger all along. I could never really tell. The feelings about my father. And
Why
the
did that
other
shit disappear and
Marshals and
reappear?
hunters are real. It just wasn't fair. I was angry, bitter that no one remembered them
Right.
or praised their accomplishments. I don't know when it started, but at some point, my anger came to completely consume me.
Consume you?
At that point, I remembered the legend my father used to tell me. The one about the treasure.
But if the treasure was all you cared about, why
Right.
plant all those explosives?
Why make that bitch
Why they
explode?
just destroy the treasure and bury you along with it?
Right.
I can't remember. My head is a mess. It felt like there was this voice telling me to eliminate the hunters.
So
but
this,
now
so the evil wizard is real.
it's gone.
From your description, I suspect you were dealing with a devorator.
The fuck is a devorator?
Devorator?
Why'd y'all both say two different names?
Your father, I mean, never talked about it? It was a kind of monster that was active several centuries
Nigga,
ago.
what the fuck is that?
No, I've heard of it. I'm just not sure why you suddenly...
It couldn't have been no wolves though, right?
It can't be. The seal.
The seal?
What seal?
My family has served as Marashose hunters for many generations.
Many of generations.
But the title and swordsmanship weren't the only things passed down over our line. There was a seal as well.
You released that motherfucker, didn't
Father
you?
instructed me to always watch over that seal and maintain it regularly.
And you didn't, huh?
He said it had been passed down over a truly ancient age, and protecting it was our clan's most important duty.
Then got possessed.
But I neglected that duty after he died.
Damn.
I finally decided to come down and check on it one day, and that's where my memories become
Oh, he got
The
possessed.
devorator would be a formidable adversary for any mortal being, even ones as capable as the hunters.
Right.
If you lacked the power to completely destroy it, you could easily fall prey to its influence and corruption.
Mm-hmm.
In light of this, some Marashose hunters chose to seal the devorator away, in the hopes that a permanent solution would come with the passage
And that
of
shit
time.
just didn't come.
I heard
And
it
now
was the
you let it
power to
loose.
Amplify the obsessions and desires in people's hearts.
And you let that motherfucker loose.
Where they overtake you entirely. It would seem I'm not just lacking in skill with a blade, but in mental fortitude.
This
as
nigga
well.
suck.
And yet, you were able to retrieve 3 of the 4 keys.
Right.
If I remember correctly, each was entrusted to a respected and capable hunter.
And you killed the other 3.
How did you manage it?
You killed them.
One of them belonged to my father. The second I stole from a different hunter.
Damn.
And the third was one that I snatched while the person was on the way home from the tavern.
Damn.
I nearly died in that alley.
Nigga almost died.
I know just how strong you are. It's as clear as day to everyone in Fontaine. I observed you from dusk to dawn, but could never find any opportunity to sneak up on you.
The fuck?
I never even saw you drink a single glass of liquor.
Never.
The only way I could
Liquor.
think to obtain that last key.
Now she gonna be paranoid as
was to lure you
shit.
here using your hobby, and then... Oh, I get it now. That monster, it wanted to bury you here alongside the treasure.
Damn.
I won't comment on anything else, but the script was good.
Well, I did pour my heart and soul into it.
Literally.
The stories my father used to tell me.
Don't walk away, nigga. You're going to jail.
The heroic Marashose hunters, and how they came to be forgotten.
You're going to jail,
It's
pal.
more than just a story.
Huh?
You're proud to be a hunter. You're still holding.
Nigga
on to
did
that
not
part
pass
of
the
yourself,
hunter exams.
no matter how small.
I have done so many despicable things. I have nothing to be proud of.
Then explain the purpose of the evil sorcerer in your story.
Mm-hmm.
Is it
You were the
true
evil.
antagonist?
Ooh.
The one who sought nothing but his own gain, and used the people as pawns to attain it? In your heart of hearts, he was the one you truly wanted to defeat.
Right.
But I've already tainted my sword.
Tainted my sword.
I no longer have any right to...
Wake up, Florian.
Alright, man.
Remember how you introduced yourself earlier? Do you really think the hunters acted out of a desire for honor and glory?
Mm-mm.
Or to be loved and acknowledged by the people? What did your father teach you about our order? You do not wield your sword for yourself, but to protect those you serve.
And your soul was fighting it while you was
There's
writing that
nothing
story,
special
too.
about a blade.
Mm-hmm.
It's the intentions of the wielder that matter above all else. Do you still not understand? Even after seeing the treasure for yourself? The contents of that room, they represent the true legacy the hunters left behind.
Right.
You're right.
You're right.
I am a Marashose hunter.
No, you're not, nigga. You got
It's time for me
smacked.
to redeem. No, to finally serve the people I vowed to protect.
You
all
got
along.
smacked.
I wouldn't be so quick to push aside the need for redemption.
I mean, nah, you might as
I
well.
know. That's a charge I won't bother to defend myself against.
True.
Good. Then, come with me. And help me see the script through to the end.
Oh.
See the script through to the end? But there's no more script.
Better
left.
cook something up, nigga.
Never finished it, huh?
No, I wrote the script with the sole purpose of luring you all here. There was no reason to write beyond this point.
Right.
Then we'll just have to keep writing it. The evil sorcerer still needs to be defeated.
We just defeated
You
you.
mean the Devorator? Are you saying I have to make up the rest of the script as we go along?
Yeah.
Is that really so hard?
It's not really so
You've
hard.
already written most of it. Surely you can write an ending where the hunters win and justice prevails. I'll be there to help you too.
Mm-hmm.
You aren't afraid your party will fall into danger?
Nigga, please.
I know what my friends are capable of, and they're all quite skilled.
I fought in gods would help.
Besides, I need their help.
Are you going to tell them the truth about all this?
I fought in gods. With very much a lot of
I
assistance.
don't intend to spoil the fun. Sometimes protecting dreams and fantasies is more important than
I fought a
saving
dragon
them.
and almost killed it.
Don't you think?
Probably, maybe. I fought a dragon while it wasn't going 100% on me. Yeah, I'm MC. 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 Yo, get these fucking flying things out of my fucking face.
They're back.
You're finna be essential material.
That took a while.
Ahem.
Okay.
My fellow Marashose
I thought
hunters,
his hand was
please
going the
forgive
other
me,
way.
for I have sinned.
Damn.
Tone it down.
Sorry. After crossing swords with you and witnessing your courage in battle, I've rediscovered my true self and regained my pride as a Marashose hunter.
He's finna give himself up to God.
Do I smell a redemption arc?
Whatever you smell is stank.
I was brainwashed by the evil sorcerer.
Evil.
He asked me to lure you here so he could bury you in this cave.
Damn.
That little... Wait, you're saying all of that wasn't you, but the evil sorcerer?
Evil sorcerer.
Right. He's adept at manipulating the hearts and minds of the people.
Kingdom Hearts?
I fell under his influence because I did not possess a strong enough sense of will.
Huh. And how are you going to prove that you're a changed man? I'm not going to fall for the same trap twice.
To be perfectly honest, I only came to my senses after seeing the treasure.
In
It
quotations.
reminded me of my father's past teachings.
Father.
The treasure was actually...
The names of all the Marashose hunters from ages past and their weapons?
Yeah.
Wait, you already know?
You kind of figured that out. Context clues.
Don't underestimate a veteran role player's
Veteran.
exploration skills. Oh, wait. I mean, Marashose hunter Navia's exploration skills.
We just finished reading through the content of the stone tablet.
Yeah.
That tablet recorded the lives of some fascinating people.
Fascinating.
For example, this Marashose hunter called Est.
Est.
She inherited the responsibilities of the Golden Hunter and passed judgment on many people. But in private, she had a very easygoing personality.
You wrote all that
Her
down?
favorite pastime was singing and dancing with her friends.
She was in here jigging.
And she was said to have a beautiful voice.
So, she was just like you.
I was finna say. Literally.
Oh, you really think so?
I hear.
Well, when you put it that way, I suppose I also have a few things in common with this Walter.
Walter, what? You was cooking up crack, Lenny?
Working as an executioner, he
Hey!
supposedly used a countless number of tricks to confound his enemies in battle.
Damn.
Oh, if only I could have seen the feats of magic he pulled off back then.
Crack.
Their lives were all so exciting. You could write so many cool books about their accomplishments. How could they have all been forgotten?
Nobody compares to Ether because everybody used to defeat their fucking enemies. Ether's just here.
Because they chose to be.
Oh.
To hunt monsters that only appear in the shadows, you must also operate in the dark.
The dog.
To be a Marashose hunter is to willingly give up on wealth and fame.
Yeah.
Then this stone tablet must have been left behind by their companions.
That's right. Few Marechaussee hunters ever revealed their identity to the public.
Mm-hmm.
They always protected the city from the shadows. The only time they spoke of their accomplishments would be at night, when they gathered with their fellow hunters in front of the bonfire to share stories of the monsters slain by their hand.
The monsters.
So, this tablet was created not so that the hunters would be remembered by the people, but so that they would be remembered by each other.
Yes.
No wonder this place was so well hidden.
Needed 55 keys to get in.
In solemn silence, the names of your comrades etched onto its surface serve as a reminder that you are never truly alone.
Mm-hmm.
The tablet proves that, although a hunter walks a shrouded path, it is not a solitary one.
Yeah.
There will always be those who walk beside you, a fact that remains as true today as in ages long past.
Mm-hmm.
Their legacies shall continue to be passed down from generation to generation.
Generation to generation.
As everlasting as the stone onto which their names are carved.
Mm-hmm.
Father
Father.
once told me that I should seek out the treasure if
Tucson.
I became lost.
Let me tell you, you got lost as hell.
Wanted me to find.
I've decided to trust you, Florina. I'd like to do an insight check on. Yeah.
Thank you, my friend. You are very kind.
You are very kind.
I implore you, everyone. Please give me a chance to make up for all I've done. Allow me to fight alongside you and defeat the evil sorcerer that threatens the peace and prosperity of everyone in this kingdom.
Right.
Well, I say we let you join.
Sounds good to me too.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone makes mistakes.
You sure as hell do,
What
Farina.
do you do to make up for them?
Right,
I
Farina.
have no objections, but Mr. Florian, do you even know how to defeat the evil sorcerer?
Not at fucking all.
When he took over my mind, I gained some insight into his thoughts. Every time I thought of the treasure, he reacted with a strong sense of fear.
Fear.
Huh? He's afraid of the treasure?
He afraid of the hunters.
There's nothing here except some broken weapons in the stone tablet.
Everybody pick up a weapon and use it to kill him.
What if the secret's hidden inside these weapons? GM, permission to investigate.
Right. Roll a 1. 10! We've been winning these shits the whole time. I mean, realistically, we only used it once.
The weapons appear absolutely ordinary.
Mm-hmm.
But as you observe them, you notice a faint energy emanating from within.
Oh.
These blades have slain countless monsters. Though it's been a long time since they were used in battle, their edges remain sharp, as if they're simply waiting for the next worthy hunter to carry on their legacy.
So basically, take these with us, right?
Hey, yo.
Take this weapon.
We just picking up people's
Since
swords.
It used to belong to Est. Maybe it'll find comfort in being held by someone who appreciates the arts.
Yeah, whatever.
Ah, good idea. I'll take Mr. Walter's bow then.
He was doing strings of
One
coke.
archer magician to another.
MC, don't pick up no fucking doofus shit.
Paimon's gonna pick a cool weapon too.
Paimon, don't pick no shit up, man.
As you grip your weapons, you can almost feel the will of past hunters coursing through your being.
Mm-hmm.
It's a feeling of courage, determination. A silent vow passed down from generation to generation that says, eradicate the monsters, no matter the cost.
Goddamn. Eradicate the monsters no matter. I thought this shit was finna start glowing.
Mr. Florian, do you know where to find the evil sorcerer?
The fuck was
able
that?
to see
I was
his
saying, click
surroundings
then.
when our minds were connected. I believe he's currently hiding out at the church in the kingdom.
The basement in my house.
He's spent so long living among monsters.
He's
that
in my
now
basement.
taken the form of one. He will not be easily defeated.
Then why don't we explore some more and try to find some higher level gear?
Nigga.
You don't want to just fight him and lose, right?
Oh,
Nah.
no. We have to strike now. He was greatly weakened when I managed to break out of his control. If we let him rest, he might have time to escape.
Right.
I agree with Mr. Florian. We've got to act while we have the advantage. Don't forget, the people of the capital are counting on us.
Dick and balls.
Yeah, now that we've got a plan, there's no point in waiting.
Yeah.
The longer this drags on, the worse it will be for everybody.
Yes, that's what's called.
Taking the initiative, taking the initiative.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Alright, you've persuaded Paimon.
Okay.
Mr. Florian, please lead the way.
Of course. Follow me.
Yeah.
He had to set up so many scenes today.
Yeah.
Now he has to join in for this last part. I really don't envy his job.
You write entire scripts.
Finally, you decide to slay the evil sorcerer and bring peace back to the kingdom once and for all.
Right.
As you walk away, you feel the gaze of
You feel the gaze.
at your back, as if all the hunters of the past are wishing you
So you're saying this
success in the
tablet just gave me
battle
back
ahead
shots? Okay.
and awaiting your triumphant return.
This tablet just gave me back shots. Alright. I should in that direction over there. I need every weapon in here, please and thank you. Map. I think this might be the last part. Might be the last part, the final fight. Is it underground? I don't think it is. What the hell is that, man? If it is underneath his fucking house, and I chose to just ignore everything that said go underground. Oh, I'm not. Okay. I'm not as pissed as I thought.
Finally, you arrive at the church Florian.
I think when these
described.
gnats bit me on my pinky
As you
chat.
approach, an ominous aura surrounds you. You get the sense that your enemy is close at hand.
Are y'all gonna still watch me if I become Nat Man?
How strange. This uneasy feeling seems so real.
And easy.
How did they manage that?
Nat Man.
Now, it is time for the final battle.
What, I got the powers of being annoying?
Let's go.
Florian, wait.
And I can fly?
What's wrong?
I think you should wait outside. You've already been corrupted by the Devorator once.
Like, nigga,
You
what?
could easily re-enter your mind and take control of your body.
Touch my
I don't
body.
think it's a good idea for you to be this close. If it corrupts you again, it's possible you might take on a new form entirely.
Damn.
That's exactly why I have to go. Why I should be at the very front.
This nigga finna die.
You mean...
I'm just gonna point this out because chill on me. I noticed her buttons on her chest wasn't that tight to her shirt, so the openings you can kind of see the side of her bust wasn't looking that hard. Chill on me. I don't know why the fuck they didn't just give her an appropriate shirt that fits well, but yeah, man.
Yes.
Hey, man.
I intend to lure it into my body.
That's too risky.
Lure it in your body,
If
bitch.
things get out of hand, I might have to kill you.
Damn.
Do you understand how dangerous this is?
I understand, but if I do this, you'll have a clear and visible target. The Devorator will have a hard time passing up a chance to enter a body it knows how to control.
Mm-hmm.
You won't have to worry about any of your friends being taken over.
Right.
You're not like me, Miss Clorinde.
Miss
You're a
Clorinde.
just and powerful Marachose hunter.
So this nigga finna die.
She broke free due to my error. It's only right that I shoulder the responsibility for its destruction. This is something that I have to do.
Nigga finna die.
Consider it a duel to restore my honor. My only request is that you give it your all.
Oh, we finna destroy you with the utmost.
I understand.
The utmost.
Then, as a champion duelist, I hereby accept your request for a duel, and extend to you my most sincere regards.
We finna bend you over.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The battle is now upon us. Let the Devorator once again tremble under the blade of the Marachose hunters.
We finna give this nigga the... Why do I have such a... What the... What am I doing? Are you... Bitch! This fucking side quest, fucking move. Bitch, I ain't even... Salsa, what are you doing here? Are you two leaving? Hell yeah, Salsa. I ain't even... Bitch name is Salsa. Completely forgot about her ass. Like... Bitch. animated. Hold on, 4K? This shit actually doing something. Wait a minute. Ate his body immediately. And he just turned into a big bitch.
So lifelike.
She said, send the goons. I was gonna say, we better get MC out of here. This nigga finna lose. This nigga losing against a statue. Damn! Nigga, MC losing against a statue? Okay. Lenny doing more damage with playing cards in your back? 10 to it? Ooh. Nigga ate that shit. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Why is nothing working?
Because y'all weak as shit. Training
foe is
guard.
not invincible. You hold the treasure, the power to defeat it, in your own 2 hands.
These swords better start lighting up or something.
You mean the names? It's the Marshose hunters' names.
How are we supposed to...
Say the name.
Paimon,
The fuck?
there's still one skill we saved until the very
The summon? We better not summon no fucking
Fight not
nigga.
for fame, but to aid the people
They
whenever
finna summon her ass.
Walter the Marashose Hunter, master of 1,000 tricks.
Or maybe I'm a bitch.
Executioner of the Phantom Hunters. I call for aid.
The Phantom Hunters. Phantom Thieves?
Est, the Marshose Hunter, inheritor of Cassiodor's will, judge of the Shadow Hunters.
This nigga MC ain't say shit. Who this big buff brute?
Petronia, protector of justice and order. The hunter I respect the most. Thank you for saving my friend, the best one I'll ever know. Please, lend us your strength.
I thought the bitch was gonna pop up. I'm pissed. That mean the bitch ain't dead.
We have come to answer your summons.
If it says you look just like her, fuck no. Sealed this nigga. And slice this nigga and sealed him again.
And
Gong, 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 gong,
the
gong.
monsters were eradicated, and the sorcerer was defeated.
She can eradicate me,
He
man.
soon returned to the capital. Those in the court, manipulated by the sorcerer, also recognized the errors of their ways.
That nigga just died.
Some remembered
And none of these
the
niggas give a
adventures
fuck.
but others simply continued their lives none the wiser.
None the wiser.
Such is the story of the Marashose hunters. They pursue the phantoms in the darkness and exterminate all who pose a threat.
Y'all just killed the
They
man.
will always protect the city.
Oh wait, okay, he's
Never
alive.
forget.
Hopefully, maybe.
Even should all memory of their accomplishments be forgotten by the very people they serve.
Right.
I am assuming we've finally reached the end of the script.
Yep.
Yes, you've reached one of the better endings.
One of the better.
It's a pretty solid story overall.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just an ordinary adventure at first, but the further
They don't
I
know
got
that
into
shit is
it,
real fucking
the
life.
more impressed I became with the production and the plot.
Yeah, the
That
production of the
final
last
battle
part. Yeah.
especially. All the effects were super realistic.
Super realistic.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, Navia knows for shit sure. Because the way that motherfucker was swinging.
That's a really good point.
So Freena's the only one that was
Expected
fooled.
The weapons we picked up from that vault would have that kind of effect.
Yeah, Freena's the only one that got fooled.
Mine nearly scared the daylights out of me when it started glowing. I took a good look at it after we got out, but I don't think it ever lit up again. Oh, we should probably give these props back, right?
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
just leave mine here.
Yep, give the props back. Yeah, for sure.
Did you have a good time?
Of course.
Mm,
Let me know if another script like this comes around.
You just gonna leave just after that?
No
Sure,
problem.
man.
Then I'll head back for now. I think I need some time to fully digest everything that just happened.
I'm glad we can all talk amongst
Once
ourselves.
Mr. Clorinde is awake, please pass on my regards to him.
You're not questioning why this
He
nigga's
must be
dead?
extremely exhausted to have passed out cold like that.
Excuse me.
Right. He's had a lot to deal with.
Well, see you all another time. Toodaloo.
Toodaloo, fuck nigga, toodaloo. Frina don't even know. She could have died.
Okay, so can I ask now?
I can still hear her
I think it
footsteps.
should be fine. Yeah.
What in the world was going on back there?
Actual demons.
So you saw through all of that?
Yeah.
That time in the cave when you told us to close our eyes, it'd be weirder if we didn't notice anything.
Right.
I was dying of curiosity.
So you
the
opened your
entire
eyes.
time. I mean, you did a pretty bang-up job of pretending nothing had gone wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Farina actually looked like she thought all of it was planned.
Guess none of us wanted to be the one to break the illusion.
Right.
What are you all talking about?
Okay, Paimon's a doofus too. Yeah, what's going on? I was just playing along too.
Wait, don't tell me Paimon never... No, this is all my fault. It's not too late to cover your ears. Here, Paimon, I'll do it for you.
Bit late for that, don't you think?
All that shit was real, Paimon. None of that shit was
You're
fake.
saying everything that happened back there wasn't actually part of the script?
Not at all. We almost died.
It's probably more accurate to say this was never a real scripted story to begin with.
Yeah.
So loud.
You the one who got possessed, fuck nigga.
Hey, you! Get up right now and explain yourself!
This nigga's hung over by a demon, chill.
No shaking, please. Oh, my head.
My head. Florine explained the truth to everyone. Oh, Florian.
Did I just hear that right? You guys made up that whole last part on the spot?
Yeah. Paimon, I made her.
Nice to lie to people, but Paimon's got to admit that was a really good story, Florian.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and nice improvisation, Clorinde.
Improvisation.
Yeah.
That's a word.
It was like watching a magician improvise a spectacular magic trick after forgetting an important prop.
Take a shot every time he's talking about a musician.
That fault, she would have floated straight in the opposite direction.
Everything was under control.
Yeah, sure.
As if you've ever described a situation as being out of control. I'm pretty sure any situation you consider to be easy to handle would scare a reasonable person half to death.
Hey, yeah.
Guess I'm just used to it.
I guess I'm just used to it. Sure.
You must run into a lot of unexpected situations then. That explains why you're so good at coming up with things on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
As for you,
Florian, you're going to jail, pal.
There's no excuse for what I did.
You're going to jail.
I'll turn myself into the guards at once.
Please and thank
my
you.
Crimes,
Confess my
and
crimes.
accept any punishment that comes my way.
Yes.
I would say you've already suffered more than enough.
You did get possessed by a demon, man.
You may have been blinded by fame and fortune in the beginning, but your actions during the final battle had proven you to be a true Marechaussee hunter.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be far more used to the city above ground than below. Your job as a hunter is more important.
Please and thank you. But
Of
so for
course, you'll
chairs.
still need to take the keys and pay a personal visit to the 2 hunters you wronged.
Yeah.
Prepare to accept any terms they give you as well.
They finna take your ass.
Yes, of course.
As far as I'm concerned, though, your showing in the duel was enough to prove your honor.
Then I'll do exactly as you said.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go return those 2 keys right now.
Praise.
Thank you so much, everyone. I'll do my best to prove myself worthy of the second chance you've given me.
Thanks.
I swear this on my name and honor as a Marechaussee hunter.
Alright, man.
Until we meet again, everyone.
Don't lose your honor now, fuck nigga. You exit the basement shortly after Florian. Hmm. She is still right there. I was gonna say.
Speaking of Marechaussee hunters, what should we do about the treasure in that cave?
Mm-hmm.
Leave it be.
Are you sure? We could show it to people, make it so that the hunters are remembered. Don't you want that?
Didn't you listen to the story, Paimon?
Every name on that tablet made the same choice. All hunters know what the path entails.
Mm-hmm.
I am no exception. My identity as a Marechaussee hunter is not something I need people to remember.
Oh, my bag.
I wish only to be recognized as a champion duelist.
A champion
Nothing
duelist.
That's certainly very different from the path of a magician.
Mm-hmm.
Still, I admire your decision.
I mean, it ain't that different.
Wait, Paimon just remembered something. evolved? Why did our weapons begin to glow during the battle?
Cause Paimon. Summoning spears out of your weapons ain't too far-fetched when we fight gods.
Hunters of ages past would often imbue their weapons with special enchantments to suppress the monsters. Whenever a monster was nearby, their weapons would start to glow.
Right.
Oh, so that's why they had an effect on that guy near the end.
On that guy.
I really thought the summons were doing all the work.
I mean,
Well,
kinda, sorta.
I'm sure the summons were a part of it too.
Yeah.
Oh? How so?
How so?
This particular
Damn.
generator probably hailed from the same era as the hunters we saw in the room.
Hailed.
The names you recited all belonged to the bravest hunters. Countless monsters fell to their blades. That's likely why the Devorator visibly reacted when you said them out loud.
Hey, yeah.
So the names held the power all along.
The blades have the power. Yeah, okay.
Navia, everything you said during your summon.
Oh, I love you. Let's smooch.
Oh,
The person I most respected. We heard you.
I mean, it was true to my character, so yeah. I'm glad you heard it. Just don't make me repeat myself.
Nah, go ahead and repeat it.
It's embarrassing.
I really appreciated those words.
I really appreciate those words.
All right. Don't get all sentimental on me. Anyway, let's not talk about that anymore. I'm going to go on ahead. Don't fall too far behind now.
Definitely are.
She ran off.
Cause she fucking
I should
embarrassed.
probably head back as well.
All right,
The
Leonard.
story was truly incredible. I might have to spend the whole night telling my siblings all about it.
See you later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Traveler,
Yes.
should your name and deeds be forgotten, what do you think the significance of your journey will be?
Da 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 da.
I suppose the significance would be the journey itself and the
Damn.
world we helped create.
What's up, Ken?
There's still value in the time I shared with everyone here, in the things we were able to accomplish, even if no one remembers them.
Feeling pretty good, Ken. How about yourself?
A great answer.
A great answer.
I'll remember it.
What about you? What about your answer? What would your answer be, Clorinde?
Me? The Marachose hunter says nothing in response to that question. Perhaps her answer lies in her silence. An
She just walked away from me, bitch.
left to echo through the night.
I wanted to kiss.
The path she walks needs no explanation.
I think it does. Silent night. Do I not get to talk to her after this? Did she deadass walk off cool as shit? A book of commemorations and participating. Judgment Day character album 1. Well, ladies and gentlemen. Goddamn. Hold on. Let me look at my. Is it B for bag? I haven't played this game in fucking eons. Where this shit at? Where this shit at? Chat, am I tripping? Am I tripping, chat? Did I pass it? Oh, it's right here. A book of commemorates the participating in the game of, still can't say that word, Hunter. Judgment Day. For both players and game masters is full of memories and your adventures together. And so I shall never despair. Perhaps the exhortation holds a deeper meaning for the ones who play as the Hunter. Oh, is this the kid? Oh, this is cute. MC and MC the cook. I feel like MC could have looked different if we didn't pick the cook. I wonder. Character skills, cooking, insight, and summer. I wonder. Anyways. Whew. Thank you for playing. No fucking problem. This was actually pretty enjoyable. I do wish though the card aspect did come in a little bit more, especially in the animation was actually fire, but I wish we will not fight more, but the cards are used a little bit more. But the story was still good. If they would have just kept the story, never said it wasn't the plan, or like never said like it was an actual demon, then the story would have still been good. But the little twist on it, still fucking good. I'm glad old dude didn't die. I do wonder if chat reminds me, because I absolutely forgot the location of the shit. But another day, through a couple updates, we'll see if that place is actually still there. But I'd give it a mean, I'd give it a mean 6-7. I give it a me. It's pretty goddamn good. If I were to tell anybody like this would be in the ranks of the ones you like actually gotta play versus the one that kind of like you could play them if you fucking wanted to, but this one was actually pretty good. It did have a different aspect of it that was different from the other stories. But ladies and gentlemen, over on the YouTubes, that's all I got for you today. Tune in next time for the other story quest. When am I gonna do that one? Good ass fucking question. Hold on, wait, let me see. Yeah, we still got that one, and it is unfucking locked. Y'all said another 2 hours? Jokes. I'm not fin to. Anyways, like if it's on, you like it, subscribe to the channel so you can see more. Really best of my videos come out, comments any other videos you might have. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, keep it live all the time. People, KingRosé, out of here.